Going live. Alright, we're live. We're alive. Again. Doing this again. I can't make a different joke. What would people think of me? If I didn't say the prerequisite we're alive thing at the beginning of stream. They wouldn't, because they wouldn't think I'm alive. Therefore, I have to say it every single time. It is the law. The way. The thing. I don't know. Just go with me. It is a vital function of the channel that we always say that at the beginning of... That's the intro. No, this is happening. Oh, this is the live stream, though. It is 7. That's the time when the live stream happens. I hope it's happening, at least. Is something going wrong? Why does that keep popping up? Hello. It says I'm live, so I assume I'm live. For no one has said anything. Uncharacteristic. Fascinating. I hope things didn't like break or something. Oh, we have 1 concurrent viewers. That's... Go wait a second. That's weird. What? What? Unlisted. Oh, shoot. I forgot to make the stream public. Yeah, that would be a problem. Now, where is this? Oh my god. There it is. Public. Save. We did it. We fixed it. Okay, sorry. Sorry about that. It was 2 minutes that it took for me to fix the error. Is that like enough to send out a message that it's fixed now? Will people have noticed in that amount of time? If I go, yeah, I fixed the stream, will they be like, what? I didn't even click on it. It was 2 minutes after it started. Or should I? I don't... Right, like, 2 minutes. Yeah, I forgot to unlist it. So I forgot to list it. And it was just unlisted. Which should have meant that the link still worked. So maybe that did work? I don't know. Sorry about that. That means the stream is technically 2 minutes late. Although I started on time. You all just weren't listed enough to come. So, that's... I absolve myself of responsibility, as always. As I always do. Remember, it's never your fault if you don't agree that it's your fault. Come for more life advice with the Philip. No, let's play some of this is a video game, as they say, this video gaming experience. That's what they call it, I'm pretty sure. Where were we? We were on chapter 6, Dead Ends. We're on the final chapter. Very dramatic. Who knows what could happen? Let us return to that realm. Wait. That's weird. Right, it says chapter 6, Dead Ends. And then I click on it. And then it pops immediately here, which isn't the title screen, so... Don't know what's going on with that. But yeah, gotta get back in the voices. the voices. Heading off to... I have to warn myself to talking again. I didn't miss anything. Oh, I don't think there's an issue. This is history, right? So yeah, I guess... No, I think this is probably just the beginning of the next chapter. Just had to make sure. Yes. Heading off to work. Yup, I'll be back home soon. Okay, see you. Bye then. I leave the house. It was a relatively slow day at the cafe, and at this moment I was chatting with Jane about a game she was playing. And then there's this huge twist, you won't see it coming at all. I promise you. Oh shoot, I forgot to make a thumbnail. Oh, right. No, that's fine. Again, it's the archived streams. I've been forgetting to put links back to this. Like, I've been forgetting to do the descriptions right. I just remembered right before the stream. It's fine. I'll fix it later. Like, there's a bunch of stuff for the archive channel that is, like, behind on my end. So just one thumbnail isn't that big of a deal in comparison to how behind some of the rest of the archive channel features are. So, like, don't worry about it. Anyway. And there's a huge twist. You won't see it coming at all. I promise you. I mean, I saw the twist coming last time. Maybe the huge twist is that Liam actually isn't a werewolf, because if it is that he's a werewolf, then that's not a very good twist. Or, I shouldn't say that. It's not necessarily a bad twist. It's just not a very surprising one. Then maybe I should give it a try. I totally recommend it. The lighthouse at the end of the sea is so good. I do wonder, is this a real game? Is this like a real visual novel that it's referencing? Or is it just making comments that it's going to have a big twist in this story soon? Hard to say. Hey Jane, go ahead and take your break. Oh, okay. See you, Sam. Enjoy your break, Jane. So, having fun? I couldn't look directly at him without thinking about the kiss last night. Yeah. It's been nice. That's good to hear. Just then the bell signaling someone has entered the cafe rings. Welcome in. And at the entrance, lo and behold, it's... We haven't seen Cookie in this getup yet this time. Hey. Cookie, what are you doing here? You're usually not up this early, too. Also, when did you establish this disguise? I mean, we didn't make it for you this time. No, never mind. I got bored at home, and I couldn't really sleep again, so I came here. But are you sure it's okay for you to come here? Oh, no, that's me. But are you sure it's okay for you to come here? It's fine. Besides, I wanted to come see you at work. I mean, if you're fine with me coming to see you. Are you bothered by me being here? Despite the face mask, I could hear the insecurity in her voice. No, I'm happy to see you actually. Oh, okay, cool. Cookie? Just then I remembered that Liam had been standing next to me this whole time. Liam, this is Cookie, my friend. Liam raised an eyebrow at the name, but didn't say anything else, fortunately. Didn't we already introduce Cookie as like a name to Liam? Nice to meet you, Cookie. Yeah, same. Since you're a friend of Sam's, do you want anything on the house? You're sure about that? Liam, you don't have to do that. I can cover for it. I don't want you to get in trouble. Nah, it's cool. A friend of yours is a friend of mine. Also, not like I give a shit if I get into trouble. Heh, I like this guy. You too. So what'll it be? Give me the chocolate croissant, the cinnamon roll, the banana nut bread. Cookie then continued to order every sweet bakery item from the coffee shop, and with every item she asked for, Liam's eyes grew wider in shock. That was a hard sentence. I'll just take a latte, but put every syrup you have in it, till it doesn't taste like coffee. Every syrup? We've got a lot of every one, and extra whipped cream on top. Alright, I think I got it. Go ahead and relax. We'll call you when your order is ready.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, I appreciate it. I'll see you when you're off, Sam.
Oh.
Oh, see ya. Cookie then walks off to find a seat. Okay, so I might get in trouble. William, I'm so sorry. Let me cover for her, please. No, it's fine. I was the one who offered anyway. Besides, can she really eat all those sweets? Won't like her stomach hurt at some point? You'll be surprised. Heh, then call me impressed. I say money well spent if she actually manages to consume all that sugar. Though I was surprised that was the friend who had the same name as your cat. Why? Yeah, that was her. I can see why. She does seem like a cat in personality. Right? We both laugh at this exchange. But hey, since your friend came to visit you, would you like to leave work early to go hang with her? Huh? Are you sure? Yeah, I mean, I'm already getting into trouble for giving away most of our product for free. What's one more thing? I don't think you should have that attitude. But we can't leave because we already locked in our moms. Wait. Saving here. What if I need to make a different decision later? Gotta save. Actually, it's okay. Thank you for the offer, though. But like you said, it's just 15 minutes. I'll stay until my shift is actually over. Besides, I also like hanging out with you. Well, glad to hear that you put up with me. I don't put up with you. I enjoy your company. You know, we kissed last night. Oh yeah, for context, this is post kiss moment as well. So any shenaniganeries about will they, won't they, will not be tolerated anymore. It's barely. Yeah. Don't put yourself down like that. So sorry, when someone acts genuine or sincere with me, I kind of try to deflect it with humor. Force of habit. I'll forgive you, but better get used to me saying nice things to you. I'll try. What's so funny? Oh, just think about how it's kind of cool how we can joke and tease each other like this. A month ago, you and I would probably not have even been speaking to each other like this. That's true. Before I met Cookie, Liam and I had been casual co-workers. We did chat here and there, but never really got to know each other. Yet ever since Liam had exchanged context, I've come to really rely on him, and even crave his company. I care about Cookie, and she's a dear friend of mine, as she has been there to support me, and I do enjoy spending time with her as well, but it's different with Liam. With Liam, I feel something more than just friendship. Super friendship. I'm starting to realize that from everything, like the sweet texts to the late night phone calls and his company, and that time that we kissed, might want to throw that one in there, that whenever my mind strayed to thinking of Liam, my heart flooded. Liam was the first person I turned to whenever I was facing a crisis or needed help. And now he was also becoming the person whose company I constantly craved. Is that what romance is? As being with him was always fun, exciting, and thrilling, and despite already getting to know Liam more than I have ever before, I felt like I wanted to get to know him even more. That's true, we have gotten really close over the last month. You okay, Sam? You look really red. I grabbed Liam's hand, and I was now holding it within mine. But I wouldn't mind if we got closer. Yeah? I think so too. We continued to secretly hold hands behind the register for a while. Oh wait, I almost forgot. William heads to the back before returning promptly, not properly. Here's your plate back. Thanks again for the peanut butter bars. I gave this to you weeks ago. Did it take you this long to finish them? No, but it took me this long to wash my dishes. I won't say anything else. I took the plate from his hand. But thank you for returning the plate. Did you like them? Absolutely. They were delicious. Best peanut butter bars I ever had. You don't have to go that far. I'm serious though. If I had known earlier you baked, I would have asked to be a taste tester of yours. It's kind of my hobby, though I haven't gotten back into it until recently. But it's been nice, you know. I've forgotten how much I enjoyed baking and baking for others due to so many other things. I'm glad that I've gotten back into it. Back in it. You know, Liam, we've talked about a lot of stuff, but I don't really know what kind of hobbies you have. Oh yeah, there's also the art thing. So I guess other secret thing. He's got some feelings about doing the arts. What are you talking about? You're like burned out on something? On like drawing and something? My hobbies include reading manga, playing video games, and using memes to make fun of my trauma. No, not like that. Well, not that like those are bad hobbies. Except the mean one, maybe. Shouldn't joke about that. But I thought maybe you like drew or something. I mean, you like webtoons a lot. I was thinking maybe you want to make one of your own. I haven't. Murder, shit. I'm sorry, ma'am. I didn't mean to yell. I'm going to head to the back to clear my mind. So he's also got like a webcomic he's ashamed of. Maybe it's a webcomic about a werewolf, and that's why. Because we've been getting all the werewolf illusions. But then, like, we got this art thing drawn up. I'm sorry I yelled. It's okay. I forgive you. Go take a break, okay? Liam then walks off to the back room. So it's hinted that he's, like, burnt out on the art thing. I wonder if I said something I shouldn't. Like the word art. It seemed when I mentioned making his own webtoon, Liam got really upset by that. I wonder if he wanted to, but couldn't. Because his parents were against all mine, or didn't have the means to. I don't know, the way he's talked about it, it sounds more like he got, like, really burned out about it. Because he was like, oh man, why not? He said he, like, was, like, something about, like, his about... It was, I don't remember what line it was, but he said something about hobbies, like, becoming, like, work if you tried to, like, do them. So, like, he had fun drawing, he tried to make a webtoon, but it felt like work to him, and then he stopped. That's like, it hasn't been specifically stated, but it's been pretty heavy, like, from how he's talked, you know. Because his parents were against, or he didn't have the means to. So, like, he did do it, unlike what Sam is thinking, I think. I mean, based on how he talked about it. When I think of my own painful memories of my parents demeaning my own dreams of being a baker or studying pastry art. But this is all building up so that Sam could say, you can do it, and without, like, knowing that, like, his real problem is that he didn't enjoy doing it or something. It'll be a classic miscommunication arc. I can see why he would get upset at that. Just to have someone bring up something he wanted to forget or had a hard time talking about. Now I see that was insensitive of me to do. I should just be careful about mentioning it from now on. Look back at the door that leads to the back room. I'm so sorry, Liam. In order to forget what happened earlier, I continued to try and think about other things. As I was about to leave my shift, my mind suddenly wandered back onto Cookie. I can't believe it's already been a month since Cookie came into my life. It's amazing in how just a month my life has changed so much, and that she and I became good friends in the process. With their friendship and support, my home, work life, and the relationships have all gradually improved. I just wish there was something I could do for her in return. That's it! Liam! Whoa, what's up? Aren't you off your shift? Why are you still here? I have something I want to discuss with you and ask if it's a good idea. Oh, okay. Great, so here's an idea I have. That's a great idea. Right? Now I just need help setting it up. Would you be able to come to my apartment tomorrow in order to set it up? Well, wait, you want me to come to your place tomorrow? Just the two of us? Yeah, it's just Cookie and I who live there, and I'm going to send her out on some errands to distract her. So, then, is this like, a date? Well, I'm not opposed to being that as well if you aren't. Oh, okay, cool. You know, that's fair, because, like, they're preparing something. That's not necessarily a date. I am a lot more on board. I think Sam's obliviousness is a lot more... I don't have issues with this level of, like, you know... Okay, so if you don't remember the first run, when we were doing Cookie's run, and I was going completely nuts, now this actually does feel fairly realistic, because because I have had one kid who's asking if this is a date, and it's like, you know, like, it's not a conventional date activity, so like, and it's like, and also like, you're not quite sure what counts as that. So I can get, I can get behind this. This feels a lot more natural than it did with the cookie run, you know. Levels of relationship awareness. Okay, I'm cool. Then yeah, I'll come over tomorrow. Suddenly the realization that this might be my first real date with Liam hit me. Oh my gosh. When was the last time I even went on a date? Like 2 weeks ago, I think, when we did this cookie run. Do I have anything nice to wear? Yeah, you did. Remember? Wonder what Liam likes. Maybe I should ask him directly. So Liam. Huh? On a totally unrelated note to that date we just set up. Yeah? Do you have, like, a preference for clothes or clothes? Yeah, like, what do you like to see on others? Well, honestly, I don't have a real preference. I think anything can look good on the right person. Very helpful, Liam. Oh. Well, that doesn't help me. But I do think dresses and skirts are attractive on others. Yes, I can wear that dress I got from the store. Okay, thanks. And you? What do you think is attractive? Well, oh my goodness. We have a lot of choices. This is more choices than, like, anywhere else. Like, I like how, like, clearly he's asking, like, the same thing as us, but, like, none of these are, like, clothes options. Fragrance, breath, style, hair, face, personality. This is like decision fatigue. There are too many choices. Throughout this whole thing, I've seen a lot of myself in Liam. Friendly, helpful, people pleaser, kind of oblivious, artist, wants to write a comic. He's cool. Alright, but which of these 6 things is your favorite aspect about Liam / yourself? Oh, shoot. Okay. Alright, I kind of really want to see what breath is. I don't know what that means. But on the other hand, if I was answering, like, also like fragrance as an option, I probably am want to say, like, personality, like, you know, because, like, you know. But, alright. So, alright, you know, we get to choose between breath and personality. I'm narrowing this down to, like, a binary. Because, like, these are all interesting, but, like, you know. I really want to know what breath means. And personality is probably what I actually care more about. So, like, you know. Although it is weird, like, yeah. Alright, we're going with personality 100%. We'll go with personality. A person with a great personality is attractive, which is just as helpful as what Liam said to us, that being not very helpful. Really? That's kind of a cheesy answer. Also doesn't help me. Well, it's true. Looks fade, but personality doesn't. That's why I totally would find someone who was nice, funny, and helpful attractive. Bonus points if we're friends. This doesn't tell him what to wear. So someone like me. Yeah, someone exactly like you. I mean, he then laughs at this. I'm just teasing you, Sam. Jeez. So that means I have a shot. A shot. You're going on. Okay, I get. Alright, I'll give him that. I'll give him that because, you know, just because you're trying out dating doesn't mean that it's gonna work out long term. I'll give him the shot comment. Nothing. I said nothing. Ha 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 ha. Okay. I don't know. I don't know how playing coy works and, like, how openly you're supposed to express interest in these stages of relationships. So I don't feel like, so I don't know. But this doesn't trigger any of my, I'm not going to rant about it. Like, it's not going to trigger any of my that doesn't make sense. Sensors. That was a really well-worded sentence. No! That was a really well-worded sentence on my part, which by itself was also ruined by my... You know what? I'll see you then, but I should get going. Cookie's probably waiting for me right now. See you tomorrow. I exit behind the counter and approach Cookie at the seating area. Cookie, ready to go home? Yeah, I finished all these anyway. Oh, jeez, are you even going to be hungry by dinner time? I'm still hungry now. I swear your stomach is a bottomless pit. But let's get going. Cookie and I started heading toward the exit. What are you laughing about? Oh, nothing. You'll see tomorrow. After both of us finished cleaning the table, we respectively went off to do our own thing. I'm bored. I'm not sure what to do. Didn't want to bother Cookie either, and William told me earlier today that he was hanging with other friends. So what should I do? Oh wait, maybe I could browse some webcomics on my own. See, alright, we're gonna find Liam's webcomic. That's what's gonna happen here. I usually read the ones Liam recommends to me, but couldn't hurt to look on my own, right? Although that being said, this is a perfectly good thing to spend your time on if you enjoy doing nothing else for a couple hours. But no, this is definitely going to take, and her explanation that Liam has always recommended all the web comics she's read is the explanation for why she hasn't done this before and why she hasn't stumbled on it before. Yeah. I take out my phone and start browsing through some of the comics available on the app that Liam downloaded for me. It was called Web Cartoons, and it was one of the more well-known apps where you could read webcomics for free, even publish your own webcomic. Wait. Is that what it's called? Is Webtoons an abbreviation of Web Cartoons? Is it? Is it? Is it? I can't find... I've been looking it up. Tried to look it up. I couldn't find information on it. Because, like, if it can't be one of those things where, like, they call it something different to avoid, like, copyright or whatever. Because they called it Webtoons earlier. Right? It was up here. Yada 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 yada. Come on. How? I think it's up here. I mean, you like Webtoons a lot. So they call them Webtoons. Are they not allowed to call because the app is called Webtoons? So either Webtoons has secretly been but I don't think Web Cartoons is their full name because I looked it up. And so like this implies that because it's the specific app, they have to do brand dodging, even though they said the name of the app already in the thing as like in a generic sense, which is very fascinating. Or it could just be making nonsense out of stuff. The app had a lot of webcomics, some that the app published and some that were by people who just wanted to show their work. I'm pretty glad that Liam introduced me to the app, though. The webcomics he showed me were all interesting and told many unique stories. I jumped from webcomic to webcomic, usually only reading the first 1 or 3 episodes before deciding to save it later to read. That makes sense. Or just read the last episode and then decide whether or not you want to read the ones coming up. Or just never commit to reading one and just, like, scattershot read random chapters. That's my strategy. That's my strategy. However, one webcomic had caught my eye, Liam's. What's this? The cover page of the webcomic was beautifully drawn. It depicted 2 feminine-looking figures, holding hands. My beautiful beast. I'm guessing that's a parody of this game, right? With my interest piqued, I decided to read it. Oh my god. It wasn't just the art, but the story was beautiful as well. The story talked about a beautiful moment of a werewolf, afraid to reveal its true nature to a blind girl, and the blind girl struggling with her low self-esteem to confess her failings to the werewolf. Like, so this is where the werewolf thing is coming back in, right? Now, is it just that this story is about a werewolf? Or is he a werewolf? Are we the blind girl, and is he the werewolf? Or is this just metaphorical? I mean, it could go either way. I can't believe I read it all in one sitting. I should have savored it more. If I had known it was this good, I wouldn't have binged it like that. You would have. I mean, wouldn't you have? That's what I always... Okay, don't print it. I skip around it. Yeah. When will the author update it? I checked to see the last time the author updated the comic, and it said 2 years ago. Oh yeah, this also happens a lot. That's why I always read the last episode first, so I know, like, if it's been abandoned. Oh no, that means it's basically dropped. No, I wish I never read it. I will say, I get that feeling, but also, like, it's better to have loved and lost than to have never loved at all. Some guy, probably talking about webtoons, probably. What's going to happen to Sicily now that the hunter witnessed them together? Or what about the fact that the werewolf pack's leader is ill and a new leader needs to be chosen I'm so sad. Maybe the author has other work. Coffee addict? I looked around the author's other social media accounts, but it seems that around 2 years ago, they stopped posting everywhere. It was such a shame, out of nowhere, they disappeared like a werewolf. It's not even related to being a werewolf. It's unlikely that they'll continue this webcomic. Sometimes they come back, like sometimes it's like a surprise, we're back. But usually it's like a surprise, we're back, and then like a very quick drop off again afterwards. Because like, you know, I read a lot of webcomics. Well, I read a lot of internet media, internet stories, I guess. Not always webcomics, but you know. But still, this is a good webcomic. I should show Liam. I wonder how that's gonna go. I'm guessing he hasn't read this yet since he hasn't told me about it. No, he probably read it. I'll go tell him tomorrow. I wonder what the big twist would be. I approached Cookie, who was sitting on the couch playing Animal Crossing. They're allowed to reference Animal Crossing. Is it really a shortening? Is Webtoon really a shortening of web? I mean, that makes sense. You know, it's Toon. You know what? I'm not gonna bother. Cookie. Yeah? Would you mind doing me a huge favor? What do you need? You see, Liam asked me to help tutor him for a math course he's in. So I invited him over here in order to tutor him. But I'll need you to leave the house for a bit while he's here. That's why I didn't mention this before asking him. I'll give you some money and even my cell phone so you can call me if you need anything. Why can't you just study at his place or a cafe? Oh no! Come up with an excuse! Oh, I thought that was we were going to come up with an excuse. No, the game, Sam is doing it for us. I thought that maybe while he's here, you could also grab us some decorations for Halloween. You would really help me out by doing so. I was just asking her to do more things. It's not explaining why you're asking her to do the things you originally asked her to do in the first place. Additionally, you could grab us some candy. We're just laying on demands now. Fine, I get it. I'll head out. Phew. Just make sure to call me when your date is over. Don't want to walk in on you while you're trying to get laid. Cookie! After sending Cookie out, I had showered and changed before Liam's arrival, which will inevitably end in like an angry argument about the webtoon. To parallel all the stuff that went on last arc. I wonder if I should change my hairstyle. It's too late. Panic. Guess there's no time. I better let him in. I head to the entrance and open it. Liam, you're here. Hey, I'm here. Thank you again for doing some shopping for me. No problem. Where do you want me to put these? He then gestures to the bag of groceries I asked him to get. Just set it on the coffee table here. Sure thing. Were you able to buy everything on the list? Yep, I had no trouble finding what you asked for. I got the ball... Oh, I thought that said ballrooms. I got the ballrooms. We're only 35 minutes in. It's too early for me to get getting loopy. I got the I got the balloons, decorations, cake stuff, ballrooms. Perfect. I can't wait to surprise Cookie. It's a bit weird that like even 38 is involving Cookie. It makes sense again, but like, yeah. I'm sure she was surprised you were even doing this. Not many people celebrate someone living on their place for a month. Or maybe they do, and my roommate is just a lazy asshole who hasn't done it for me yet. Don't say that. And it's different. I mean, yeah, she's been living with me for a month, but it's so much more than that. She's a zombie. She's become a really good friend over this last month. And I guess I want to celebrate I guess I want to celebrate our friendship. Is that weird? It is. Thanks, Liam. Really, thank you. Oh, no, I don't love that. It is. It's like, well, you know, like, they're not lying. It is. Good to know. Good to know. What was I say? I got to great, now I'm spacing out. But sweet, and honestly, very much Sam-like. What does Sam-like even mean? It means like Sam, obviously. Alright, so what do you need me to do? Good subject, Dodge. Oh, could you decorate for me while I get started on the cake? Then after you're finished, you can help make me dinner. You can help me make dinner, too. Sure thing. Thanks, Liam. After placing the cake pan in the oven, I walk back to the counter. Alright, time to do dinner. The dough should be ready by now. I grabbed the kneaded dough and began cutting and prepping it to make siopao. I finished, and it looks great. Thank you so much, Liam. I wish I could have helped. Nah, it's fine. You seemed busy cooking anyway. Speaking of cooking, what are you making? Because it smells great. For dinner, I'm making siopao and pork fried rice. And for dessert, And for dessert, I'm making chocolate chip cake, since it's a nice throwback to when we first met. Holy shit, you're making all that? That's it. I want you to be my roommate instead. If I kick out my roommate, will you move in with me? Thanks, Liam. But I don't know how to cook like this because I liked helping my mom and grandma in the kitchen. It's not really that impressive. I think it is. I mean, if what you're making is any good as the peanut butter bars you made me before, then whoever marries you is going to be a lucky person. What I meant is that, you know, you want to help me stuff these buns? Yes, please. Relieved that the subject was changed, we both began to take the flattened doughs and stuff them with filling. For a while, we both worked in awkward silence, but the tension soon dissipated, and we began conversing once more. It didn't take us long to finish everything. There, everything is cooked and the cake is baked. All that we need to do now is wait for the cake to cool down and decorate it, and we'll be finished. Awesome. Teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work. High five. Yeah. I don't know what it is about Liam, but it's so easy to have fun with him around. I'm glad I invited him to help me do this. You know, this kind of reminds me when I was young and watching my mom made tamales. I think that's supposed to be make. You ever helped your mom in the kitchen? Not really, though I wish I did. My household wasn't the greatest. My parents were kind of traditional. They believed in shit like that. Men made the money and that women worked in the kitchen. Honestly, I kind of felt bad for my sisters and female relatives. I remember on holidays, they would all be in the kitchen while my dad and brothers were watching TV or playing games. I actually kind of remember the same thing in my household. Yeah, I guess Mexican and Asian cultures aren't too different then. Maybe? Did your parents get on you about your grades?
Nah.
No, not really. My parents weren't too strict with me on grades. Though if I even looked at the color pink or was caught crying, then they would tell me to man up or shame me for shit like that. That's bad. I mean, Asian households have their own sexist standards, but not so much directed at men, but more so at the women. Though I didn't really experience them, as I didn't realize I was trans until middle school, but I do remember how my female relatives often get scolded if they were acting too boyish. Same, honestly. I had it easy comparing to my sisters. They were more strict with them, like my parents would get on them to learn how to cook and clean, would harp on about their clothes and dating, and even made them follow a curfew. The worst was when Mom found out my sister went out late to see a boy and she beat her with a chancla. It was no surprise that once my sisters were old enough, they moved out and never looked back. And I'm still in contact with all of them, thankfully, mostly because I kind of realized how bullshit it was for parents to treat us. I understand. I mean, even if it's better to male, I'm sure you had to face some challenges too. Yeah, well, I moved out for two reasons. One, well, that one doesn't matter now. But the other reason is it because you're a werewolf. It's because I'm bisexual. Dang it. It's not because it's a werewolf. Oh, were your parents? Kinda, yeah. They didn't really approve or believe I was bisexual. If you're not comfortable with talking about it. No, it's fine. It's good to get this off my chest, honestly. When I came out as bisexual to my parents, they weren't really disgusted or ready to kick me out. The response was more, no, you're not. Bisexuality doesn't exist. It was like they completely disregarded the fact I like both men and women. To them, my identity didn't matter. The worst part was when my man made me... Reading comprehension is not one of my strong suits. The worst part was when my mom made a comment about me going through a phase. I can relate. That's what my parents said when I came out as trans. That's horrible. And it's not just them, though. A lot of people said annoying shit to me when they found out I was bisexual. Stuff like, are you just saying you're bi, but just really gay? Aren't you just being greedy? You can't just pick a side? And other shitty invasive questions or comments. Actually, my last relationship ended because my girlfriend found out I was bi. She broke up with you because you were bi? No, not immediately afterwards, but you know, it kind of happened over time. At first she was like, okay, cool, but then, like when I even mentioned that I dated or slept with a guy, she immediately wanted to shut down the conversation as opposed to women I slept or dated with. Then she started getting really insecure when I hang out with my guy friends or chatted with them. I kind of just spiraled down. I'm sorry, Liam, you had to go through that. It's not right for people to want to ignore or disregard. It's not right for people to want to ignore or disregard your identity. I generally placed... I'm getting a drink. Okay. Words. I gently placed my hand over his. Thank you for trusting me enough to share this. God, you're really something and all that. Honestly, I've never shared this much with one person. It's nice, though, to feel comfortable enough with someone to be able to talk about this. I'm glad you feel comfortable around me. Though, sorry you had to listen to me vent. Don't be sorry about that. You listen to me vent all the time. And I kind of understand what you're going through. I've told you before that I had strict parents. That's true. I can only imagine what having Asian parents is like. Yeah, so I get you when you say your parents can be tough to deal with. Also, I'm trans, which I stated multiple times in this conversation already. Oh, I wasn't... Were you not listening earlier? Wait, were those thought bubbles? Am I an idiot? Give her a second. Yes, we have to look into this. It wasn't in quotes. I am an idiot. Okay. No, that didn't happen in the conversation yet. Alright, so these were thoughts. Okay, those were thoughts. Because, like, yeah, that's another thought. Okay, no, those were thoughts. Never mind. Alright. Okay. Really out of it. Alright. Let's read the quotation marks too. Alright. I'm sorry I didn't tell you earlier. It's not like I'm ashamed of trans. It's just, I just prefer to establish a relationship with someone or get to know them better before they know. Because once they know I'm trans, that seems to be all they see. I came out of my previous job one time, and some were more understanding, but others were... So I didn't this time, so I wanted things to be different. And I thought it was fine, but with how we became so close, I just want to say I'm sorry I never... Sam, it's okay. Sam, your being trans isn't something you are required to tell anyone. I'm not bothered at all by the fact you never told me, because frankly, it isn't any of my business anyway. Yeah. It should be your decision, and only yours, whether or not to disclose your status. Thanks. You mind if I ask you some questions? Not at all. When did you start transitioning? Officially 19, but I started HRT when I was 16 since that was the minimum age. Honestly, I already knew by middle school that I wanted to transition, so I started working and saving money at 15 in order to get surgery, which wasn't till 20. I see, you worked really hard. I did, but it was worth it, because I'm happier now. That's good. It kind of feels nice to tell someone again. I kind of hated telling people I'm trans because in high school, a few kids used to bully me for it. I see, and do you remember the names of these kids? Or do they have Facebook profiles? Liam. Not gonna do anything bad to them, just check them up on Facebook. And probably swear a storm at them and tell them they're transphobic pieces of shit. I giggled as I considered the plot how it was going to ruin the lives of my old school bullies. Sorry for going off topic and turning it all about me. Hey, it's not a problem. I don't mind. I'm here to listen when you need it as well. Liam, thank you. You've helped me out so much with everything. Honestly, I don't even know why you helped me out so much. You don't remember, huh? Remember what? Do you remember? No. That's whatever. Do you remember when we first met? Yeah, the manager introduced you to me and had me train you. No, that's not when we met. We met a week before that. Oh? Yeah, it was the day I was being interviewed for the job at the cafe. Was I there? You were, but it's fine if you don't remember. Before I came to work at the cafe, I kind of was going through some shit. I was struggling with depression and had hit on some hard times. I was doing something else before working at the cafe, but I found myself unable to do that job, so I had to get a different gig in order to make ends meet. So I was interviewing everywhere I could, but I kept getting rejected everywhere, and I was losing my confidence. And you basically brought me a free coffee and a pastry, and told me good luck. If you hadn't done that, man, I wonder if I would still be your co-worker. What you did really gave me the confidence I needed to do that interview. And because of that, I'm thankful to you and the kindness you showed me that day. I don't remember that at all. I'm sorry. It's cool, I don't blame you. I mean, after I got hired, I kind of realized they didn't really remember me from the time. Not because you were forgetful or anything, but I kind of realized you were just a genuinely good person who just did that kind of stuff for people all the time. But at that time, it meant a lot to me that someone showed me a little kindness to me that day. That's what motivated me to stay for that interview, and lo and behold, I got the job. And everything turned up for me afterwards, all because of that one moment with you. I'm really flattered, but I think you're giving me too much credit. It was just baked goods and coffee. Honestly, I don't think you give yourself enough credit. Liam then places his hand on mine. You're an amazing and wonderful person, Samantha, and I just wish you could take the compliment. Thank you, Liam. You're pretty great yourself. Cool, so, since we kind of seem to be having a moment, would it be okay if I kissed you? That's a bit sudden to ask. Sorry, I just, want to make sure I had your consent first. Also, I wanted to check if you were attracted to me like I am to you. If you're not, that's totally okay, and we could just go back to being platonic friends. I mean it. I wouldn't be one of those assholes who stop being friends with you because you won't go out with me. And if it's too awkward to be friends, I'll give you space. Liam, you're rambling. Sorry, nervous. But you don't need to worry. I'm attracted to you as well, as evidenced by that other kiss we had. Oh, cool, cool, cool. Is this a thing? Do people just, like, kiss people they're not attracted to? I wasn't aware this was, like, a thing people did generally. I'm gonna have to, like, look into this more. So, does that mean I can kiss you? That was weird delivery on my part. I leaned down and pressed my lips against Liam's. I felt him jump as we kissed, but soon began to relax, and I started to feel his hands slide up against my hips. We continue in this position, our lips slowly moving against each other, before stepping away from each other to catch our breaths. That was wow. Yeah. I checked the time and saw that there was still time before the cake would fully cool down. Guess we should find something else to do. Alright. Saving, as before, all decisions. Alright, fine. I'm not going to do the whole will though on the thing again. We're doing the safe path. Or you could draw it out for 5 more minutes of excruciating content. No, okay, fine. Since there's some time before the cake is ready to decorate, do you want to watch a movie or something while we wait? Yeah, that sounds great to me. Happy 1-month anniversary. We both moved to the newly decorated living room. Oh wow, Liam, this looks wonderful. Yeah? Really? Was worried I overdid it with the balloons and stuff. Oh, it looks pretty nice, pretty tasteful. No, it's perfect. I don't know. Are those like supposed to be like flags? Yeah, you guys can see my cursor. I think so. Like they're not colored in. Is that? I guess maybe they're like string. Is that a thing? Like it just makes triangle strings. Maybe they're flags that just happen to be the same color as the wall. Oh, it's perfect. I grabbed his hand and squeezed them. Thank you for everything, Liam. I'm really lucky to have had your help when I needed it. Yeah? Well, I'm glad I could have been useful. You were more than useful. You were super useful. You have been such a great and wonderful human being. Oh, geez, I'm getting red now. Thanks, Sam. Of course, and I just want to let you know that if you ever need anything, I'll be here for you too. Thanks, I'll keep that in mind. Shall we go watch something then? Yeah. We both sit down on the couch. I grab the remote and hold it out to Liam. How about you pick, since you are the guest and everything? Excuse me. Oh. You taste the remote for me? There's this anime I've been recently into I think you would totally be into. Oh? What's it called? Zombie World Chronicle. Oh, is this Zombieland Saga? I get this one. I understand this reference. I did it. I have actually watched that one. We did it. Reference achieved. I don't know what it means to have succeeded here, but I did it. Get out there, party. Guffaw? Sam, you okay? Oh, right. I forgot. About the zombie. I forgot about the zombie we had living with us. Oh, yeah. For fine. Totally fine. Really? It's kind of like you choked. I'm fine. Let's just start watching the show. Oh, okay. Liam goes and plays the first episode for me. We both pay attention to the TV, and I admit the show is more interesting than I gave it credit for. Also, I will say, this is not a movie. Slight plot hole. Please patch. It was some anime where there were these girls who died and were revived as zombies to start some other group. It's great. You should. The real one, Zombieland. So I don't know why they're like. I don't understand the logic behind what gets like name censored and what gets to be like the same. Like they didn't do a thing off of Animal Crossing. I guess video games get to be said in full. Yeah, no, this is great. So it's called Zombieland Saga, and I do quite like it, though. The plot was ridiculous, but still good. Despite the cute animation style and comedy, the show had moments where it teared up a bit and could relate to. I get the feeling that the person just watched the show and just was like, well, I gotta put something in here about it. Poor Momo-chan. I can't imagine how she must have felt after all that work. Suddenly, I felt Liam's hand on top of mine. I looked over at Liam. I could probably give context for that, for what she's crying about, but that would be spoilers, and I can't do that. I looked over at Liam. I'm having a great time. Yeah, so am I. We continue holding hands as we watch the film together. Alright, and the cake is done. That's it. Everything is done. Yeah, everything's done. We both high-five each other. That's a sound effect. Okay, that's secretly just me clapping, so it's not a real high-five, but, like, you get the idea. Alright, I should probably text Cookie to come back home soon. I wish you could meet her. I also, like, it's, like, dark outside. You guys have been at this for a while. But, she's shy around people, so having another person here might make her uncomfortable. Yeah, that's okay. I understand. Thanks. You got any other stuff you need me to do? Oh, actually, would you mind me helping me set the table? Just pretend I read the sentence correctly. Sure thing. Liam grabs the plates and silverware as I start putting the food on the table. Man, that cake looks really amazing, Sam. It's even more impressive than you made this without a recipe. I admit, I'm a little sad I won't get to try it. Oh, I've been baking a while before I stopped. And I'll save you a slice then and bring it to you. And I'll save you a slice then and bring it to you to work tomorrow. And I'll even make you one next time. A tongue twister. Seriously? Fuck yeah! I can't wait. I'll try and come up something for you. You really like baking, huh? I do. I really love it. You said before you wanted to bake as a career, right? Huh? I have mentioned it a few times, but I don't really like getting into it too much. It brings too many painful memories, but I don't think I'll be afraid to talk more about it if it's with Liam. I have, but to be truthful, becoming a baker is hard. It's usually a tough career that only really talented people can succeed in. In addition, I would have to go back to school, and I don't even know where I could find the money to buy a building to operate in. These are the same things my mother told me when I told her I wanted to pursue pastry arts in college. And here I am repeating them back. You know, you don't really need any of those to do what you like. Huh? But in order to be a baker, don't I have to have some education? Well, having an education helps, but it's not really necessary. It's like baking. It's a skill. You can demonstrate it. Besides, nowadays anyone can have a degree and not have the skill needed for a job. My sister, she works as a programmer. She hires anyone, education or not, as long as they have the skill to show it. Alright, time to quit my degree. I'm follow my true passion of Melvin's programming stuff. Okay. I guess this is the true passion. Welcome to the true passion. This. Yep, I'm doing well. That's true. And who says you have to operate a business physically? I mean, there's the internet, and you could operate your store online, unless you prefer to run a store. Yeah, that is true. I don't know what it takes to do delivery on, like, fresh goods. Huh. No, not really. I mean, as long as I can bake, I wouldn't care either or. Also, the thing you said about being talented, in my opinion, the idea of talent is kind of overrated. Everyone has something they can bring to the table that's unique, and just because one person thinks he's nicer doesn't make it any more special. I mean, that's why things like Backgear exist. People pay money to sponsor support other people's work because they like it. Speaking of which, you could also totally write down your recipes and publish them on Backgear to have some people support you too if you want. What is Backgear? Alright, we have to look at what Backgear is now. What's it called? Is it Backir? I don't see it. It doesn't exist. It must be... I don't know what it's a parody of, though, if it doesn't exist. Honestly, there's a bunch of stuff you can do other than just being a baker if you want to make a career out of baking stuff. Kind of the amazing thing about the internet. I never thought of any of that. It's also interesting. It's like a different direction than Cookie's method of convincing. Whereas Cookie's like, I waste my life, and I don't want you to, too. Liam here is like, you have more options than you seem to have thought of. It's like a different approach. I do like that. I always thought the only way for me to bake as a career would be to be a baker. But I never realized that there were other routes I could take. But if I had even known about them, would I still have tried? Would I have been too afraid to go against my parents, or just make up excuses again? Well, you don't really have to do any of that. Like, if you don't want to, I get it. Sometimes it's better to just keep things as a hobby if you want. Just because I like it doesn't mean you can make a career out of it. No, Liam, don't. Honestly, it would be better if you just... No, Liam! Alright, Liam, you can say... Alright, you can say just because you like doesn't mean you can make a... Like, okay, that's a bit... You can say that you don't have to make it to the career. But, like... Don't tell her just to keep it as a hobby. Honestly, it'd be better if you just kept it as a hobby. Forget what I said earlier. Give up on your dreams. Sorry, it was stupid. Oh. Okay. I wonder where that came from. First is saying I could make my hobby a career, but now he's saying I shouldn't. That's weird. But maybe I shouldn't push him. How about we talk about something else? Yeah, that sounds good. Have you been reading anything interesting? Oh yeah, so there's this one webcomic. We talked for a while about the new things that Liam invented. Alright, we're coming in. Taking my personal guesses, as I am wont to do. My guess is that Sam is going to introduce it, and either before he gets a chance to, or he just does not reveal that he's the person who made it, and then she mentions being really frustrated that they're not making it, and then this kickstarts like a little argument, because if we remember last time Cody ran away, I'm guessing we're gonna have like a similar segment here, because like parallels. That's my in-depth prediction. And maybe being a werewolf. I'm still holding on to it, but I will say, I think I've been out werewolfed. No, what does that even mean, out werewolfed? You know, keep going. We talked for a while about the new things that Liam has been into, and then suddenly I remembered the webcomic I read last night. Here we go. Oh, hey Liam, you know you've been recommending me a lot of webcomics to read. Yeah? This time, I have something to recommend you. Have you read Your Own Things? Oh, cool. Tell me. I was bored last night, so I was looking around the app, and I found this really neat comic. Though it's been discontinued, I still think you would enjoy it. What was its name? Oh, right. Love is a Language. Wait, really? That's not the name I remember. Doodle-doodle-doo. Hope that's not one saga. That's the case. Gotta go back up to the moment where she finds it. Nope, it's not here anymore. I thought it was like my beautiful... I thought, you fool, your prediction was wrong from the start. Because I was the one who followed along. Dang it. Curses. I thought it was called, like, My Beautiful Beast, as like a parody of My Sweet Zombie. It sounded like I could hear clattering and look towards Liam to see that he had dropped some of the silverware. Alright, I guess maybe we were looking at My Beautiful Beast beforehand. Or maybe I'm just wrong. Buddy brain. Liam, are you okay? I'm fine. Do you want help? No. I'll clean this up, sorry. Oh, okay. To the awkwardness, we'll just work in silence for the remainder of the time. Okay, thank you for your help. It's no problem. Hey, did I say something or do something to upset you earlier? Huh? You seemed really sad earlier, and if I did something to upset you, I'm sorry. Sam, no, it's fine, it's not you. It was something else. Sorry, I'm not ready to talk about it yet. But I have to be by the end of this chapter, because narrative structure. It's fine. I'm just glad that it wasn't something I did. Nah. It wasn't. However, I still couldn't shake off the feeling Liam wasn't telling me everything. Perhaps because he literally told me that he's not telling me everything. I wanted to ask more, but I felt if I pushed him on the subject, he might recoil even more. So instead, I decided to ask him something else that's been on my mind for a long time. Liam. Huh? Alright, we have another decision here. Let's see. Why do you help me so much? What do you like about me? Where do you want this to go? All right, look at these three options. Why do you help me so? Like, let's look at the options that we don't like. Why do you help me so much? I mean, like, because I likes you. I think that we have that option nailed down. What do you like about me? I think probably we know. I think we've heard him talk, like, compliment us before, so we have a pretty good idea about why he likes me. Where do you want this to go? Besides towards the relationship, I'm not entirely sure. I think it's also, like, the most forward answer. I think I'm going to pick option 3. This one. Because I think I already have the general gist of these two. I'm not as sure as to his response on this one. Where do you want this to go? Well, what do you mean? I mean, we did kiss. But if you just wanted to keep this casual... No! Shit, sorry, I didn't mean to yell at you. But I just want you to know, I don't just want to have a physical relationship with you. I'm really serious about you. I like you, Sam. Probably more than you realize. Liam, that's probably true, because Sam is not great at realizing that people like her. But there's some business I have to settle before I can try and pursue a relationship with you. Oh, I was not expecting this. Business? I haven't been completely truthful with you. What is it, Liam? I'm sorry, I don't think I can tell you now. It's fine. I understand. But just so you know, once everything is settled, I'll definitely ask you the question. I'm sure this will definitely not become a thing that, like, comes to, like, a head later in this chapter for narrative tension purposes. Okay. I had a blast today, though. We should totally hang again. Yeah, for sure. Whoops. Well, bye. Liam then pecks me cheek before turning on his heel and heading out. Bye. Alright. Now to wait for Cookie to return. Oh, where the... Cookie point of view. Where the fuck is Halloween so popular? It's mostly an excuse for teenagers to be awful and adults to be drunk. Sam, I'm back. Surprise! What the fuck is going on? Well, I realized it's been about a month since you started living with me. Oh, you're right. And since you started living here, I may not have said this before, but you have become a very important friend to me. You've done so much for me by giving me advice, giving me company, and listening to my dumb vents while you've been living here with me. I wanted to do something to celebrate our friendship and you living here with me. So I threw this party. Do you like it? Cookie? Cookie, are you crying? Just shut it. It's your fault that I'm crying. Fuck. Oh, Cookie. I'm sorry, that's not what I wanted to say. I'm, like, really emotional. It just no one has ever done something like this for me before. This is so thoughtful and kind and just, you're an amazing person. Cookie, now you're making me cry. No, you're crying too now. I can't help it. Ah! I hug Cookie as the tears stream down my face. Instead of pushing me away, she hugs me back too, pushing her face into my arm, where I could feel becoming wet from her own tears. We cried for a good few minutes, holding each other, overwhelmed with emotion. Soon, though, we started to regain our composure and stepped away from each other. Oh, how about we eat dinner now? Hold up, there's something on the couch. Cookie approaches the couch and then picks up a wrapped gift. That's from you? No. Cookie then checks a note attached to the card. Says it's from Liam. Oh, he came over to help me decorate. Cookie then reads the note. Cookie, I don't really know you, but you seem like a good friend to Sam. Welcome to the neighborhood. I hope you like your present, and I hope we get to know each other more in the future. Liam. Oh, he's a really nice guy. He really is. You picked a good one. So what's inside? Cookie then opens her gift to take out. And this fucking cat ears. Whoops. Liam! We were both now sitting at the dinner table eating the feast I made for Cookie. I can't believe you said I was a cat. What did you want me to tell him? Hey Liam, that mess was actually caused by a zombie who tried to attack me. I wasn't trying to attack you. Just the cookies you made. That's why I'm named Cookie, obviously. Oh wait, speaking of those cookies, did you notice the cake I made? It's a chocolate chip cake, because on the first night, you ate my chocolate chip cookies. I thought it would be cute, you know? Wow, how cheesy. Hey, but it is cute. I like it. Thanks. I suddenly remember the conversation that I had with Liam earlier. You know, Liam mentioned something interesting to me earlier. He asked me if I wanted to pursue a career in baking. And? Well, I told him that I didn't feel like I was able to because I didn't feel talented enough. And I would have to go back to school. And I'm not sure how I would even buy or operate a building. And then he basically rebutted my excuses. And told me that if I wanted, I could try and run an online business. And I wouldn't need to go back to school or anything, since most people who operate are judged basically on skill. That's smart. I didn't even think of that. Nothing. So what do you think about it? I don't know, honestly. Like when he told me about them, I felt like paths I've never seen were suddenly uncovered before my eyes. But I also wonder if I did know about that earlier, would I have taken them or make more excuses for myself? Well, you can't really do anything about the past. That won't change. But this is something you want to do. I support you. You do? Yeah, and if you want, I'll even help you set everything up and operate for you, so you can focus on baking. Got to earn my keep somehow. Oh yeah, she was a manager in life. Forgot about that. Cookie. Either way, you have my support, but what matters most? Do you want to try it? I don't know. I need to think about this more and do some research into it. And I just learned about it. I can't just jump into it, even if it sounds enticing. And there is that accounting interview. Right. But I will keep what you and William said in mind. Alright. Thanks. Just thanks. Yeah, no problem. Can you pass me the plate of fried rice? Sure. I'm gonna go shower. I forgot to when I got home. Okay, I'm gonna clean up a bit then. You want me to help first? I can take a shower later. No, go ahead and shower. Just try not to slip and snap your neck again. I don't want to have to twist your head in place again. No promises. Alright, see you. Sheesh, given how clumsy she is, it's fortunate that she's already dead. Alright, now time to start cleaning. I grabbed a trash bag and started to put the decorations into it. I hated that I had to throw this away when Liam worked so hard to decorate it, but unfortunately, it had to go. As I was cleaning up, something on the coffee table caught my eye. I picked up what looks like a cell phone. That wasn't mine, and Cookie didn't have one. I pressed the button to turn the phone on and see the lock screen as if some magical girl anime. Oh, this is probably Liam's. He must have accidentally forgotten it here when he was decorating. It's been a while since then, though. Maybe he doesn't know he left it here yet? It feels rude to invade someone's privacy, but it might really need his phone later. I'll just unlock it and call his roommate, and they can tell him it's at my place if he's at home. I guess, but on the one hand, you do see him, is this the beginning of the weekend? I can't remember. Because otherwise, you do see him at work tomorrow, so you could just bring it while he's at work. Plus, just to, avoid breaking into his phone. I don't know, though. Also, if he's missing it, I think one of the first places, he'd look back at, he'd retrace his step back to here if he really needs it. But, I don't know. It's not the, but I don't know, this isn't a terrible option. I'm mostly just saying it because we all know that there's going to be something on the phone, because, that's the whole trope thing, unlocked the phone, which fortunately didn't require a passcode. Liam. And the first thing I saw was the page for the app where we read our webcomics, web cartoons. I guess Liam had taken a break to read some. That's so like him. Then at the spot where your avatar and username was played. See, like, this is why, like, you might not be one for, like, you know, you know. Then at the spot where your avatar and username was placed, William's avatar was an eerie, familiar-looking drawing, and the username being Coffee Addict. Where have I heard that from? Exclamation point! Liam was Coffee Addict? I checked the avatar. That's the same avatar the author used. He was the one who created that webcomic? Why didn't he tell me anything? Wait, is that why he reacted the way he did when I tried to talk to him about it? What happened? Well, from context clues, we're trying to figure that out. Did something bad happen that he just stopped writing for it? No, it just sounds like he got, like, burnt out from it. Quickly getting over the shock of finding out Liam was the creator of the webcomic I had liked, I was now overwhelmed with concern. Should I mention it to him? Maybe I should pretend I don't know. But still, I'm worried. What should I do? Suddenly there's a knock on the door. I'm coming. I walk to the door and open it. And speak of the devil. Yeah, see, you know, like, this was likely to happen, right? And, I mean, at this point, you got to explain yourself, right? You got to be like, sorry, I'm so sorry. I opened your phone to call your roommate, and it's there. Like, you can't hide it at this point. The guilt will tear you up forever. But, yeah, I don't know. It's good if misguided intentions. It won't be that bad. Hey, Sam. Liam! You're here. Sorry for barging in again. But I came here because I think I have my phone here, I think. Did you see it by chance? Liam then sees his phone in my hands. Oh, wait, there it is. Thanks, Sam. I then shakily hand him his phone. I was like, yeah. No, now is where you sneak in a reference to, yeah, I was gonna call your roommate. You know, so he doesn't immediately look and be like, oh, no, you were snooping. Like, you gotta put the immediate predication there. And say it casually, like... I was trying to think of, like, the best way. We don't have choices here, so I can't do it, but, like, I'm trying to think of the best way to make this go as smoothly as possible. Yeah, no problem. Crap, I definitely acted weird. Huh? Wait, did you go through my phone? See, that's why when you're handing it to him, you say, I was just about to call your roommate, right? And then, like... Or like some offhand comment about what you were doing with the phone. So why it's open clearly is like stated. And then like when he's like, why is this open to the webpage? It's like you could just say, it was the first thing that was open, sorry. You know, like you want to leave as a little room for misunderstandings because the thing is if you have partial truths, then the gap in the truths can seem worse than they initially appear. So you want to like close those as much as possible so that like, and you want to get the clarifications in as soon as possible because using visual novel logic, there's going to be, the world is working against you to force a misunderstanding to happen. No, I didn't mean to. I was just trying to call your roommate to tell you that you left your phone here. When I unlocked the phone, it was just on the app. All right, we have a solid explanation. Solid, truthful explanation. I see. Did you see anything? It was an open-ended question. I could lie and say I saw nothing, but it wouldn't feel right if I did. Yeah, no, you have your excuse. You just gotta go with it. Well, if I tell Liam that I know his coffee addict, he might also get upset at that. I have no clue how to respond. Liam, I'm sorry. So you did see. I'm sorry. Yeah, well, you still shouldn't have looked. I'm gonna get going. Bye. I could have gone a little better, but... Liam then storms out, slamming the door in the process, leaving me stranded, awestruck in the living room. Yeah, well, you know. What the fuck happened while I was gone? I don't know. Yeah, no. I think I need to sleep. Alright. I'll lay in my bed, staring at my phone. Maybe I should call and apologize? No, it's late everywhere. I'd just be bothering him even more. And also, I already said sorry twice before he left. I think that you need a text, right? You don't want to bother him, but you need, like, a message that would be, like... You know, because with a text, there's not, like, an immediacy to it, right? With a call, you're, like, forcing a talk at this time when it might be wrong. But, like, a text is, like, you could kind of leave it and then, like, go to sleep and, like, it's, like, up for pending. And then we'll, like, see how it's responding. That's my theory. That's my thinking. Right, because I think a text would be better in this situation. But also, I will have to put a disclaimer. I am not a socially competent human being, so you should not, in fact, take any of my advice and use it in person. I am not legally responsible for any friendships ended through my terrible friendship advice. I'll just apologize to do him in person. Yeah, I'll go to the cafe while he's working and apologize to him in person. Having now a plan of what to do, I close my eyes and drift off into sleep. I walk to the cafe and start searching for Liam. However, he was nowhere on the floor. He might be in the back. I spot Jane in the corner of my eye. Jane! Hi, Sam! What's up? I came here to see Liam. Oh, did you now? I knew you two had something going on. Don't worry, I support you two, even though I think you're too nice for Liam. It's not like that. I just have to talk to him. No need to be shy about it. But sorry, Sam. He's not here today. He isn't, but I thought he was working today. Well, he was supposed to, but he called out. Besides, I heard he asked the manager for some time off, so he might not be coming in for a while. Oh, he's really avoiding us. What? Yeah, don't know why, but all I know now is I got more shifts this week. Boo. Do you know why he suddenly asked for time off? We had a small fight. Well, I won't push you to tell me, even though I am curious. Thanks. I guess I should get going then. Alright, see you around, Sam. If you see Liam, tell him that he owes me for covering his butt. I will. If I can see him, hopefully. However, time passed, and I didn't see Liam whatsoever. Okay, but how much time? I didn't even get a text or a call. And for every day that... Oh, so days, okay. And for every day that passed where I didn't hear from him, my concern and anxiety grew. It also made me realize how much I missed hearing from him and having his company at work. A week finally passed, and I still didn't hear from him. I mean, like... You could send, like, a little text. Or just one won't hurt. Hey, Sam. Sam. Fucking shit, Sam! You've been cutting mashed potatoes! Wake up! Huh? I looked down to see my knife stuck in a pile of mashed potatoes. Yeah, you want cut mashed potatoes. Sometimes you just want your mashed potatoes cut. I don't see the problem here. Are you telling me that none of you ever cut your mashed potatoes? I thought I was cutting the steak. What the fuck is going on? Why are you spacing out like this? Sorry, Cookie. Did something happen? You know, Liam, your friend, right? You guys had a fight or something? Was it obvious? You've been checking your phone a lot lately, so yeah. He hasn't talked to me in days and is avoiding me too. Why is he doing that? I think I found out a secret of his. One that he didn't want me to find out. And now he refuses to talk to me. I see. I thought it might be good to give him some space, but now since I haven't heard from him in so long, I'm not sure. But I don't want to force him to talk to me either. Not when he's upset with me. Cookie, what should I do? You should go contact him first. Are you sure? Won't that make you more upset with me? I doubt he's upset with you. Huh? But You said you found out a secret he was trying to hide. There's a chance that he's more upset with himself. He probably didn't want you to find out the secret because it might make you look at him differently. Or change your feelings about him. Like if you learned... So clearly Cookie is projecting about her secret that she doesn't have amnesia. And so to protect himself, he basically ran away with his tails between his legs so his feelings didn't get hurt. But that hurts our feelings. I see. That does kind of make sense. But if you made the first move to reach out to him, to make him realize you don't care about his stupid secret, and still cared about him, that you won't abandon him, then I think everything will be fine. You're right. I'll do that. Thank you, Cookie. You have always given me good advice and shown me what to do. You're a good friend. I don't know what I'd do without you, Theo. Probably nothing, given how indecisive you are. Hey! But there's no need to thank me. I mean, that's what friends are for, right? To help each other out. Yeah. And I'm just glad to know I'm doing my job right. You're doing an amazing job. You're a really good friend. Okay, I get it. Now shut up, please. Don't get mushy on me. Sorry. But okay. I'm gonna call Liam tonight. Cool. Good luck then. Fueled with a newfound determination, like that one indie game, I then finished the rest of the meal before heading to my room. I stared down at my phone. I need to do this. I want to see him again. Trying to build up the courage to send a text. Finally, after half an hour of staring down at my phone, I finally pressed the send button. Can you please come over? I want to talk. I guess that's all I can do for now. I'll just have to wait for his response. Thank God. I was honestly relieved just to even get a one-worded response from him when I've had nothing but radio silence this past week. I've missed him so much that despite the tense situation I was in, knowing that it was coming over did fill me with joy. Let's just hope that we can talk and work through everything. The doorbell rings and I stand up from the table. I go to the door and open it. Oh, you look terrible. Hey. Hey. Come on in. Thanks. I close the door before turning back to Liam, who has already made himself comfortable on the couch. I sit down next to him. We both sit in silence for a while, each of unable to utter a word. I decided, though, to break the silence first. Liam, I just wanted to say I'm sorry. I shouldn't have gone through your phone without your permission. That wasn't okay of me. Huh? Oh, it's fine. Well, I'm glad you forgave me for that. Yeah. And is there anything you want to say? I watched him fiddle with his hands, pursing his lips. No. I clenched my fist. Nothing? He kept looking down at the ground. William, you idiot! Huh? Do you know how worried I was about you these past 2 weeks? It's been 2 weeks. I didn't hear anything from you, and you kept ignoring me. Do you know how that made me feel? Hearing nothing from you? I was so worried. It hurt. You, even though you always tell me that I can rely on you, you won't rely on me. I also want to be able to help you if I can. So please, talk to me. I'm sorry, I know this isn't about me. Sam, no, don't be sorry. You're not the one who should be sorry. I was the one who acted like a dick to you. And it's not because of you that I can't talk. I'm just afraid if you hear what I say, that you'll hate me. I really doubt that. I doubt I would ever hate you. I mean, I'm angry at you now. But I would never hate you. So, please, tell me what's wrong. Why did you ignore me for so long? After you found out my secret, I got upset and then stormed out on you even though you didn't do anything wrong. When I realized what a fucking asshole I was to you, instead of saying sorry, I basically ran away and just hid from everyone. Because I was also afraid to confront my past of being a werewolf. So I didn't avoid you because I was upset at you. I was ashamed. Ashamed? Because you found out the truth of me. That I'm a total failure. Why would you think I see you as a failure? Yeah, sure, now I know that you were the author of some webcomic I read, but why does that make you a failure? It was a really good webcomic. I should probably tell you the full story now. Remember I told you that I moved out of my parents' place because I was bi and some other reason? Yeah. The other reason was because I wanted to pursue a career in comics. My parents were against the idea because they believed I couldn't make a career out of it. At the time, I was working part-time as a waiter and doing commissions on the side to make money. Then, one day, I came up with an idea to start a webcomic. To start Love as a Language. I was so proud of it. I came up with a bunch of concepts and stuff. You can't believe how happy I was when I got a message that I got greenlit. I was so proud of myself that I decided to tell my parents, thinking it would finally convince them to see that I could make a career with my skills as an artist. They shot me down and told me if I quit my job and took the job offer for the webcomic, they would kick me out. That's awful. And eerily reminds me of my own parents' symbolism. After having enough of their emotional abuse, I moved out and struck out on my own. In order to pay for my rent and basics, I started taking more commissions and putting everything I could into my webcomic. But it was more than that. I wanted to show off to my parents that I could prove them wrong and be successful. I wanted to show them that I could make it as an artist. So even when I had to go to the hospital because of my wrist injuries, or my thighs started to become strained, and even when I developed back problems, I kept drawing. I even kept drawing when I didn't want to. I even started to draw with a focus on what other people would like and want. I tried to copy and do what was popular with my story and art, even when it wasn't something that I enjoyed doing. So rather than enjoying the work I was doing, I kept aiming to make stuff that would appeal to people the most. And as you can guess, that didn't end well. I started to receive backlash from my audience, and criticisms from my fans, and even my clients. I remember one comment a reader had. He basically said my story sucked, and that I was obviously not coming up with anything original. That I was simply just writing to be popular. And to want to know the shitty thing, he was right. I lost sight of why I originally started drawing comics, and only drew to become famous. It started messing with my head. The negative comics, the work, just everything. Till one day I just stared down at my drawing tablet, and I couldn't draw anything. I realized then that drawing no longer gave me pleasure, and I couldn't do it anymore. And so I put the webcomic on hiatus, dropped all my social media accounts, and basically disappeared. Hello, new person in the chat. I'm not sure if smiley face emoji is exactly the one I would choose for this point in the story precisely, but thank you for coming along. Nice to have you. Which I know, as you said before, it was cowardly, but I wasn't sure what else I could do at the time. Guess you're pretty disappointed, huh? You know, Liam, ever since we started getting to know each other, I learned a lot. I learned it's not so bad to ask help once in a while. Yeah. I wonder if I got so caught up in trying to please people, I tend to push myself too hard. And then I learned everyone has their own story and reasons. Why are you saying this? I'm saying these things because, Liam, I realized the reason why I learned all of those things is because you were there to help me all those times. You were always by my side, and I never realized it, which I am sorry for. But from now on, I'm going to be by your side to help you out. And although it's a little too late, I'm here now. And the first thing I'm going to help you with is to help you realize you're not a failure. Quite the opposite. And how was that? Well, first of all, you started your own webcomic and supported yourself on your artwork. Not many people can say they did those things. It's true. That's still amazing itself. Yeah, but then I crashed and burned. I mean, you took a much-needed break and rest for your mental health. I can't imagine what it's like to start hating something you once loved and did for enjoyment. It sounds awful. But if continuing drawing meant you would have just... But... Water break. Ow. Ah. God. But if continuing drawing meant you would have just kept hurting yourself in the process, then I would have rather you have stopped pushing yourself as well. I care about you, Liam, and your physical and mental well-being means more to me than some silly webcomic. And I'm sure your fans would have agreed with me if they truly cared about your work too. Also, you're not a failure because you did the thing I was too cowardly to do. Watch that. You stood up for yourself and went against your parents' wishes to pursue your dreams. I wanted to pursue something in Patriots, but my parents disapproved of it, and because I was too scared to disappoint them, I went to pursue a degree in accounting like they wished. William, you were brave enough to do what I couldn't. So how could you be a failure when, if anything, I'm the one who failed for not even trying? Sam, no. Sam, don't say that. It's never too late. You're right. It's not. And you also taught me that. I'm going to try and see if I can make something with baking. But since it's not too late for me, you know it's not too late for you either. What? But I already tried. You did, and yes, it didn't work out. But now you know your mistakes. You can try again. Okay, well, I realized mine and try it again. And I'm sure if you explained to everyone online what you were going through, they would understand why you had to take a break. Or you could make a different alias and start. Well, I guess it depends on if you want to continue it or make something new. Like, is this a new jumping off point? Or, not important. Getting into the details. And what if it doesn't work out again? Then try again. Maybe it might not work out again the second time. But I've learned that it doesn't matter how many mistakes you make, as long as you keep learning from them and keep trying. And if drawing doesn't make you happy anymore, and you don't want to do it again, then that's fine too. Just try and do what makes you happy. That's what matters most. And I'll be here to support you. Because you've always tried to support me. So thank you, Sam. I'm so sorry. I was such a jerk. It's fine. You're forgiven. Though if you ever ignore me again like that, I will spank you. Ha, you do realize how dirty that sounds. You get what I mean. Ha ha ha. Geez, well, I'm glad that's done, though. I always thought you were hiding something, but I'm glad that I know your secret now. Yeah. I guess I'll see you at work then? Wait. What about you? Don't you have that accounting interview still? Are you still going to take it? I am. But I'm also going to try those things you said. Maybe I'll see first if I want to pursue baking as a career or make it a hobby. Feel it out before I jump the gun. I think that's a good idea. Thanks. Well then, bye, Liam. See you at work, Sam. Liam later texted me that day to tell me he posted on all his social media accounts about his reasons for disappearing. I read through some of the comics out of curiosity, and many of the people were understanding and gave him their best wishes. And some were just plain rude, which I then responded with rudeness equal to theirs. Don't do this just encourages people. Either way, it seems as if that Liam had nothing to worry about, as no one really had any hard feelings against him for having to take a break. I will say, though, it is very hard not to immediately respond when you get angry about something on, like, social media. And I don't even have, like, a following. It's just, like, I'll be reading, and I'll see something annoying. But, like, you have to just not respond. Like, it won't help. I'm getting caught up in the details again, which happens a lot on this channel. And I feel that the burden of the guilt he felt has finally been lifted off of him. And that's all that matters in the end. And so here we are, on Halloween Day. I got my drawing tablet out last night. I just started drawing on it. That's great. Can't believe you're not a werewolf. Though I really am rusty. I think that's natural when you've taken a long break. I'm sure with practice you'll get back to where you once were. Yeah, thanks. Though I might not continue that webcomic. That's fine. Honestly, I'm just glad you're doing what you love again. Thanks, Sam. I really couldn't have done this without you. I'm just happy to be able to help you. You were a big help. So you got that interview tomorrow, huh? Yeah, Cookie's going to help me prep for it a little today, and then we might look into how to start an online store together. Sounds like you'll be busy. A little. I'm surprised that there's no part of the ending where Liam learns that Cookie's a zombie. Is that coming? Is that what's going to happen up? Or, like, is that just not happening and I just misread the situation? Well, I guess you'll need a cup of coffee to keep you energized, huh? Good thing I have one ready for you right here. Aw, thank you, Liam. That's so sweet. I take a sip of the coffee, which helps warm me up given the chilly weather. Liam, you okay? Huh? Yeah. Well, maybe you should check that coffee I handed you again, just to see if it's okay. Okay. I looked down at the coffee. I noticed there was writing on the top of the lid that I missed. I read the writing out loud. Will you go out with me? Sorry, was it too weird to do it on a cup? I know I should have just asked it on person. Didn't we already go out? Secret ending, maybe? Yeah, it says, alright, on the Ichio ending, it says 3 endings plus a poly ending. So, I'm guessing that's ending 3 then. Because it also says, because, you know, there's only 2 main, right? So, like, I think then we have, because we have, like, 1 secret ending then. And, unless, yeah. Unless 3 endings plus a poly ending in quotation marks means the poly ending is the 3rd ending, so it's like the 2 norm ones plus, like that's the explanation as for why it's 3. Hard to tell. Maybe. Sorry, it was too weird to do on a cup. I knew I should have just asked it on person. Also, we already went out with you. Oh, I guess he went in with you, so not the same, but you know. No, it's not that. I was just caught off guard. Well, I'm not sure how. I mean, I really like you. I thought I made that obvious. I mean, really? How have you done this? Why are you caught off guard by this? And I don't know, thought maybe you liked me too? Based on how you verbally confirmed that you liked me too and then also kissed me twice? I do. A lot, actually. Holy smokes. I can't believe this. That's good. So maybe we can go on a date? Cookie is invited, of course. Don't invite Cookie to the... Well, though I admit I'm the jealous type. But given how close you two are, I think I can make an exception this time. I think we can make time. So you two are going out now, huh? After all that mess. Maybe it'll happen now. Yeah. Well, I'm happy for you. William seems like a good guy. And if it turns out he isn't, I can always eat his guts. You're joking, right? Yeah, obviously. I'm slightly envious of you two, though. How so? Both of you have something you love, drawing, baking, and you're pursuing it again. I don't really have anything like that. You know, like I told William, it's never too late. While you help me pursue my dreams, I'm going to help you find what you love to do as well. You will? Yeah, of course. Thanks, Sam. Anytime. There's a knock on the door. Oh, that must be Liam. You mind letting him in, Cookie? Yeah, no problem. Cookie opens the door and Liam walks in. Hey there, Sam. Hey there, Cookie. Hey. Liam, welcome. Liam knows about... Oh, come on! No, you can't just do that off screen. My disappointment is immeasurable. Let me take it through. Liam knows about Cookie being a zombie now, as he accidentally found out about her when he spent a night at my place. Fortunately, he won't tell anyone about her, so she is safe. However, his initial reaction being excitement rather than fear at the fact she is a living corpse slightly concerns me. Oh well, at least they seem to get along better for it. You guys still working? We're just making stuff for the online store. Pies are getting popular since Thursday is thanks... Thursday? No. Pies are getting popular since Thursday is coming up. Oh, I gotta say... no. Pies are getting popular since Thanksgiving is coming up. That's awesome. You must be making tons of cash. Haha, kind of, yeah. Like I said, Cookie and I started an online store while I work as an accountant. However, business has been really good. So good that if I wanted, I could try and switch to working on the online store full time. Of course, I'll keep waiting and seeing if it's the right decision. Nonetheless, I am happy right now with having a stable job and time for my hobby. But I think it's about time we take a break now. Cool, I'm gonna chill on the couch and play on the Switch then, which we are allowed to legally say for some reason, unlike every other property. Oh, right. Cookie, here's that video game I recommended. Enjoy. Oh, yes. She takes the video game and runs off with it into the living room. So, how are you? Great. I've been in a creative streak. Been drawing nonstop, and I came up with a new webcomic idea. That's amazing, Liam. I'm so happy for you. So what's it about? It's a romance between a zombie and a human. That's great. Wait, what? Yep, hope you guys don't mind. I took some inspiration off you two. Well, I guess I don't mind. I can't wait to read it. That's great to hear, because I'm going to need your help. Huh? Since it's a romance comic I'm going to need a lot of ideas for it, which means you and I should work working on it together. Well, if it's to help you, then I guess it can't be helped. And the first thing I need, for research purposes, is a smooch for my super cute girlfriend. Liam? Oh, get a room, you two. See, even a cute cookie agrees we should get started. So, you gonna kiss me or not? Or am I gonna have to kiss you? Fine, you dog. Huh. William and I are going strong, as you can see. Ever since we've started dating, it has been like this. And honestly, I couldn't be happier with him. Especially now that we're together. We're always trying to support and help each other out. It's probably going to be more hard and difficult moments like this ones we've experienced before. But I know that no matter what, we're going to get through it. And I also just realized my microphone's pointing the wrong way. Together. Hey, Sam. I love you. What? You can't just drop that on me suddenly. But it's true. Well, I wish the first time we said I love you to each other was during a more special moment. But I love you too. Hey, that makes me happy to hear. I'm still here, Disgusting. We both laugh at Cookie's expense. The end. We have to save at the end. There, we did it. We did it again. Alright, so we have the we're not done entirely. We've been at this for an hour and 46 minutes. Yeah. With the cast, we kind of already saw the credits, but we just in case some people haven't seen them. That's interesting. I mean, Liam's route is a lot more intertwined with Cookie's. A lot of the stuff in Cookie's route happens on the Liam route. It's like, and also Liam is there. But, it's also, they do diverge quite a bit at, the end point. And also I found there were only a few mentions of, I don't know. I didn't go completely insane about the obliviousness of the characters, so that's good. Thank you for playing this game. Please check out the extra for any unseen content that you may have unlocked. Thank you guys all for all your support and love. I hope you keep playing future video games with us in the future. Tsundere Studio. This is the most recent video game they've released, so I'm afraid it is currently impossible to play more video games by them. But it's always in the cards for when new ones come out. We have all of the CGs. That's every single one of them is locked into just the two normal endings. So secret endings don't get the count. I also, through my saving, I actually have every single decision point in Liam's route mapped out. I don't have them for Cookie's route, though. I have a couple, but I don't have them all. There's no way to keep track. So, it's hard to tell. Using player doesn't appear to unlock anything. It just is the same each time. We do have extra scenes. Which means we have zombie ending, Liam ending, the 6 chapters, zombies extra. I think it must be that poly ending is the question mark, right? It has to be. That means when it says 3 endings with parentheses plus a poly ending, that means the third ending is the poly ending, not that there's a third I misread that then, right? That makes more sense than there being 3 endings and also an extra one, because, like, that must be what they mean. But yeah, so we've got all that saved. I might make a post, like, I might explore some of those. Yeah, I don't know. Let's look at the extras we unlocked. Then we will contemplate on what's to do next after we unlock the extras. Because I'm not entirely sure how to stream. I'm not sure, because for the poly ending, I'm probably going to use the skipping ahead. So I'm not sure if, like, that constitutes a whole stream. And then normally I look at bonus features. Like, I usually do a bonus feature stream, but, like, I don't know. It's not that appealing to just, like, mash through options to get and just see all the slightly different variations. I might make it a video if there's interest enough, I guess, but, like, I don't know. I don't think there is. Let's just look at the. Let's look at the things. Fuck, I can't do this. I should just leave before I get rejected again. Probably just wasting my time by sitting down for another interview. What else will I do, though? I can't find a job anywhere else. Every place before has rejected me. After I basically ghosted everyone on social media and went on hiatus, I had to find a new means of income. Because I refused to go back to living with my parents. But every place I interviewed at weren't very impressed with my resume so far. Thus I had no luck in finding a new job. God, I'm such a fucking failure. Huh. Hello. Hi. Here. This hot latte and cinnamon roll is for you. I think there's been a mistake. I didn't order this. I'm too broke to afford it. It wasn't a mistake. This is for you. It's on me, so don't worry about it. Thank you. No problem. And, I'm not sure what you're going through, but I do hope you feel better. Have a nice day, then. I drink a bit of the coffee and take a bite of the cinnamon roll. I could feel the warmth of the hot drinking food spread through my body, and I instantly felt more relaxed. Whoa, this is good. Can't believe that girl gave it to me for free. I look at the register to see the girl helping another employee with braids at the register. The warm smile is still on her face. So cute. God, this isn't the time to check out cute girls. Focus on the interview. You have to get this job, and then maybe you'll be coworkers with her? Sam, huh? Wonder if it's short for anything. That's it. No running away. I can do this. I'm gonna pass this interview, and when I do, I'll thank that girl. So that's our extra scene for Liam. And then there's hidden extra 2. I feel my phone buzz in my pants pocket, and I put the controller down. Hey, babe, you mind if we pause? I have to go on and take this. Okay, sure. I'll be here. Thanks. We don't usually get to see, like, the lower body of Sam because of, like, how the portraits work. I kiss Sam on the cheek and then get up from the couch. I'll be back. I walk outside of the building and take out my phone. Oye, Diego, ¿cómo estás? Estoy bien como siempre. ¿Tú? I'm doing fine, just hanging out with the lady friend. Oh, is she here now? Nah, she's waiting for me upstairs. Why did you call, Diego? I was wondering, I'm just using, you know what, they're brothers. They probably have similar voices. I'm not switching another voice. They have it was an intentional decision and not because I just got wrapped up in it. It's fine. They're brothers. They probably have similar voices. Maybe. I was wondering if you could bring your girlfriend over for Christmas so we could finally meet her. Oh, geez, I'd love to, but there's a little problem. Wait, haven't you told her yet? Ay, Dios mío. What they're gonna do when she sees their fur in your room, but no animal, huh? It is a werewolf! Ha ha! Fools! Well, most of your clothes are ripped or stretched. Not to mention, what about when a full moon comes? Hey, I'm planning to tell her, okay? It is a werewolf. Fool. I mean, that you're a werewolf! Ha! I win. It doesn't matter what I've won, because I haven't really won anything, but I win. It just wasn't emotionally relevant enough for the thing. I will say, though, knowing that she's rooming with a zombie should probably make this a little easier, at least. It was already tough to tell her that I was secretly a webtoon artist. Well, you should soon. The longer you wait, the harder it will be. I know. Blake, just imagine it. You lived one day only thinking mythical... Blake, just imagine it. You lived one day only thinking mythical creatures didn't exist. And then suddenly you're dating a werewolf. I can't imagine how shocked and in disbelief she will be. You might be pleasantly surprised. I was with Victoria. I doubt it. Not all of us are lucky enough to find out their partner happens to be a vampire. True, I did get pretty lucky. Huh. Either way, I'll tell her someday. Just not at this moment. Alright, if you need anything, Liam, you can talk to me. Thanks, Diego. Should head inside soon, but I think I'll stay outside for a bit more. Oh? Yeah, it's weird. Sam's place is basically spotless, but for some reason there's like a sickly sweet odor hanging around. Kind of reminds me of death? Of death? Oh, yeah. And also, yeah, and cookies are like powered by sugar, if I remember right. Huh, that's weird. But I'll see you soon then, Liam. Adios. So this must be before we met. This must be before we know about Cookie. He knows about Cookie, and that's why he's excited when he sees Cookie, because it's confirmation that she'll probably take it well. Adios. I hang up the phone and put it away in my pocket. Better head inside, back to Sam, and then skip off into the building, looking forward to rejoining Sam on the couch. Whoops, I forgot to read that in the Liam voice. Those are our extras. Alright, it's 9:56. It's been 2 hours. Generally, my average time is around 3. You know what? Yeah, sure. We'll finish it off. We'll unlock the polyend and the extras. Probably also unlock question mark. We'll check it out. Yeah, okay. I don't know how long it is. Like, or how long question mark will take. And like, I've kind of have hard deadlines on the stream times again. I have to be done by 10. So, what do you think? Should I continue? Or is that like, because the thing is, because I have to be done by 10, but I don't want to get into it and then stop basically stop and then not have a lot to do next week. But then I also think it would be kind of nice to like... This is a lot of... These games are a bit more higher maintenance for me because like I have to do all the voices and like... My voice always gets very dry after these. So like... Up to you, okay. No, we're going to keep going. We have an hour before the stream has to end. So, you know what? I am always a man of taking chances. I want a medium cold brew. Make it hot. Alright, we're using the fast forwards feature. Well, we're just going to do nothing here. That makes it... Yep, okay, that's the same thing. What should I name her? Always Cookie. Alright, omelets, pancakes, oatmeal. You know what? I don't think we've done oatmeal yet, because I don't generally like oatmeal, so we're doing oatmeal. How about some oatmeal? Yeah, alright. That's fine. Okay, oatmeal it is. Just wait a bit. The oatmeal ending. Breakfast is done. Finally. Set the bowl of oatmeal down in front of her. Here's a bar of brown sugar for you. I'm not sure how much you want, so go ahead and help yourself. Thanks. She then jumps the entire sugar thing in. I then watch her grab the jar and start to pour the jar into the bowl. And continue pouring it. And is still pouring more. Hold up, how much sugar are you gonna add? You said I could help myself though. Yes, but that's half the jar. I just prefer it sweet. Huh, so you have a sweet tooth? Yeah, and? Is she embarrassed? No, it's fine, I guess. It's sort of unexpected. Kinda cute, really. But go ahead and continue. She then adds more brown sugar to the bowl until it looks like she reaches a satisfactory amount. Setting down the almost empty jar, she then moves on to devour the bowl of brown sugar with a little oatmeal. And despite that attitude of hers, she's not as scary as I thought. You were really hungry, huh? She stares at me with her mouth still full of oatmeal. Guess I'll take that as a yes. Scary ain't she's angry, but not monster scary. I don't know what this play button does. Yeah, it makes it automatic. We don't need that. We just use the fast forward. Alright. Yeah. Both, because we're going for the both ending. I think both are nice. Going ahead. Alright, so we've done both of these. How am I still alive? From what I recall, I was basically bleeding out and dying. Alright, so this is different. I suddenly feel the urge to check on Cookie. She came here and passed out on our first night. I wonder if she's still doing okay. I step out into the living room. Alright, this is different because if I remember last time we came out, we just watched like a movie. How am I still alive? From what I recall, I was basically bleeding out and dying after that car crash. And yet here I am, alive. Sort of. So, alright. What was that? Was that like one of those second chance things? Like my shitty guardian angel decided to give me a second chance at life? So pressing the fast forward button when there's nothing to fast forward just moves us along normally. So we're going to use that instead of like regular cooking. I do recall seeing wings, but they were black and kind of broken. Was that an angel I saw back then, maybe? If so, where the fuck is it now? Ugh. I got lucky, though. This person basically didn't kill me on sight and allowing me to stay here. It is weird that they were even doing that. Most normal people would have either killed me or ran away from me. But it took me into her home. Either she's dumb or just selfish? Maybe both. I shouldn't talk bad about her when all she's done has been kind to me. But I can't stay here. Lying about me having amnesia should buy me some time until I figure out what to do. Is this a feature, like, whenever we, like, do a route we've already done, it'll, like, give me, like, a secret scene? Is this going to happen, like, the next choice? Because then we might have, like, enough content that we could do another stream. Most people wouldn't kick out someone who doesn't remember shit. But who knows how long she'll put up with me before she gives me the boot. After all, no one would put up with a stranger living with them for long. I guess I should try and figure something out. I may be going back to my old life. But do I even want that? I was always so fucking stressed. And miserable. And all for what? Sure, I was making a lot of money, but I hated my job. And I probably don't have anyone who misses me now that I'm dead. I mean, you could just silently try to, like, withdraw stuff from your bank account. And then, like... But, you know, it's probably the will is probably already gone out, so it would be a bit of a hassle to try to get that back. I was never close to anyone. Since at one point they'd probably leave me. So it seemed pointless to try and develop any close bonds with anybody. I don't even know what I want. I just feel empty. Is there a reason for me to even still be alive? Maybe it was better off if I had stayed dead. No, I really wish I didn't remember anything. Just then I hear a noise. Oh. Alright, so this... we are going to save here. Are you a dog or a cat person? Why is that? What? Well, a coworker asked me this question earlier, and I was kind of curious of how you would answer. You realize that's kind of a dumb question to ask an amnesiac. God, you're right. I'm so sorry. That was so stupid of me to ask. That's fine. Still, I'm so sorry. What do you think? Oh, yeah, sure. She seemed to be thinking hard on her answer. I can't think of anything. What did you say? My answer? I said both. Yeah, that makes sense. Huh? Why would you say it? Why say that? You seem like the kind of person who's too nice to pick one. Huh? Liam said that, and now her too? Why does everyone think that? Think what? Think I'm too nice. She looked at me confusedly. 'Cause you are. 'Cause you are? I guess I should be happy so many people think so, though I'm not sure what I've done to deserve such a compliment. I mean, you took me into your place and fed me. You could have easily abandoned me in that empty cafe. But you didn't. If that's not nice, I don't know what is. Thanks. Yeah, whatever. Although I don't think I'm closer to getting to find out where Cookie came from, I'm at least happy to get to know her more. Well, I should head back to bed. Yeah, whatever. Alright. Save this. Now we're going to call Liam because we're going to alternate. I'll take my phone out to try and call Liam. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, we have these little intermediate scenes. These are supposed to be the secret scenes mentioned on the website. Wait a minute. Damn it. I can't believe I blew up at her. Ugh. It's not like I wanted to get upset, but I was getting so frustrated. It was obvious something was bothering her, and yet she didn't want to talk about it. I mean, I can't force her, but I just couldn't stand by either and see her so sad. Maybe she couldn't tell me because I was something she thought I couldn't help with? Even so, maybe I could have done something to help ease her burdens or something. So who am I kidding? Maybe it was ridiculous of me to even think I could do anything to help her when I can barely help myself. The other girl always did tell me I had a horrible habit of trying to solve others' problems instead of facing my own. Hate it when he calls me out like that, though he isn't wrong either. But it's not like I only wanted to help Sam just to make myself feel better about being a fuck-up. I like Sam, and I do want to become friends with her. But it's more than that, too. I just want to see her smile again, like I did the first time, instead of that forced smile she's always been wearing lately. Because it was that smile that helped me. And I thought we were finally starting to become real friends. And maybe that was only me wishing. Oh, that's it. I'm just going to stop thinking about it. Besides, I told her that I was going to stop helping her, and I have to stand by what I said. So I need to stop being so wishy-washy and just keep my word. Be a person of principles. Yeah, that sounds cool. She doesn't want my help, fine. I refuse to be at her beck and call anymore. Just you wait, Sam. When you finally need my help, I'll tell you too little too late. That's a bit mean and slightly spiteful. I understand. Because I won't let you pull me by the nose anymore. No more. Never again. Just then my phone rings. I check to see who is calling me. It's Sam. I turn around to the direction of the cafe and start running. Ugh, screw principles. Sam actually needs me. Hold on, Sam. I'm coming. Guess he's really upset at me. Then there was that phone call. I don't think you even know what it meant to me when you called me and we just talked all night. Thought that maybe I finally had a chance. Sorry, what did you say? No, nothing. I didn't say anything. Either way, then you started acting all distant and refused to talk to me even though I could tell something was bothering you. I get that some people aren't ready to talk about their problems sometimes. I understand that. Yeah, we'll tell him he needs to rest. You should rest. Huh, but I promised to help. No buts, I really do appreciate the help, Liam. But I care more about your well-being than you helping me finish early. Well, let me just... Oh, he's not listening at all. I should do something. Bag him. Sure, we'll say this. Liam! Huh? I take a deep breath. Please rest? Okay. Success! Ugh, how can I say no to her when she looks at me with a face like that? Then I'm gonna keep working. Get some rest, Liam. Yeah, sure thing. I'll look away to clean behind the espresso machine. I am so weak to that face. I like hearing for your voice anyways. Huh? No, nothing. But how about you keep talking to me about how it went? Oh, okay. Alright, we're going to do the cookie perspective. I gently knock on the door. No secret there this time. Remember, be careful with the knife, it's sharp. Obviously, you don't have to tell me. Shit. That sounded too mean. Oh, here it is. Here's the in-person thing. I really need to work on how I talk. I look at Sam's face and see her smiling at me. Usually people would get sick of my attitude and stop bothering me. But not Sam. No matter how harsh I am towards her, she's always been nice to me. Like earlier, despite the fact I fucked up by not helping her out. In the end, she forgave me and even is now offering to teach me how to cook and clean. Why does she go so far? Especially for someone like me. It's not like I've done anything for her to do this for me. Like, sure, I'm helping her with dinner, but comparing my sloppily chopped vegetables to her perfect ones, now I wonder if I'm really even helping. Ugh, stupid vegetables. And yet she still seems grateful for the pathetic help I offer, even though she's done far more for me. Is it really okay for me to accept all this kindness? What if I get too used to it? What if it makes me soft? What if I become addicted to her warmth? Suddenly I feel someone move next to me and I jump. You mind if I work next to you? I don't mind. No, it won't happen. I have relied on myself for so long. I don't need anyone. You know, Cookie, I'm happy to have your company in the kitchen. Damn it, don't say that. Yeah, well, I guess I don't mind it either. Why did I say that too? I mean, I guess it's the truth. This is the first time I've actually enjoyed being in the kitchen. Mostly in my old life, I would only go in the kitchen to grab a drink or make shitty microwave meals. This is the first time in my life I'm actually cooking with someone. Speaking of which, I should move on to the carrots. I clear my throat. Moving on, could you pass me the carrots, but finish the onions? Oh, of course. I hear her shuffling to grab the carrots next to me. I reach out for the carrots, but not realizing how close in proximity we were. I felt my hand brush against hers. Huh. I totally forgot about the carrots until I hear them clatter to the ground. Oh, I'm sorry. No, it's fine. I'll grab them. I quickly bend down to grab the carrots. After picking them up from the ground, I went back to chopping them. What the fuck was that? Why did I react like that to her touching my hand? Like, what the fuck, am I 5 or something? Getting all shy and nervous because a pretty girl touched me? No, you cannot think of her like that. Not when you're living with her. What the hell is wrong with me? First I'm being all nice, then talking about my feelings, starting to accept help. What is she doing to me? It doesn't help that I can't stop thinking about touching her hand now, too. Damn it. But I mean, I did more earlier. So I hugged her for Christ's sakes. And I don't know why I did that earlier, too. It's just seeing her cry. I wanted to comfort her, to stop her tears. It's not like I hated doing it. Her slender figure against mine. The sweet smell of her hair. Her large, dark eyes. I started to chop fervently. Don't think about it. Don't think about it. Stop fucking thinking about it. This pretty girl next to you, you stupid, horny dumbass. Suddenly I heard a large thud. I looked down at the cutting board. Sam? Yes? I chopped my finger off. I show her my stub. That was once my finger. Oh my god! Where's the first aid kit? These are interesting. You know what? We didn't tease her last time. Well, we're just gonna do it. Are you trying to comfort me? Yeah, and? Sorry. I just wasn't sure because you seem so awkward about it. She then pulls her hand back and blushing furiously. God, I knew it was stupid of me to do this. No, please don't stop. Forget it. I'm never doing this shit again. Oh, geez, now I embarrassed her. Cookie, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have teased you about it. I just thought you were being super cute. I'm not cute. You totally are. Like the way you tried to pet my head to comfort me. That was so cute. That's it, I'm leaving. Wait, where are you going? Anywhere else. I grabbed her arm before she could walk away. Wait! What? Thank you for comforting me. It made me feel better. Her annoyed look somewhat relaxed. Yeah, you're welcome. I then let go of her arm. I should go clean the table now. Alright. Let me think. You know what we've been alternating so far. I don't want to put it in anybody else. I don't want it to go on shopping on. We already done this. We do need maximum romance points. Oh, why did I say all that? Today was supposed to be about helping Sam and hanging out with her. But then I ended up dropping that whole bomb on her. I didn't want Sam to know how I was jealous of Cookie and how she was able to help her when I failed. You stupid idiot. I kept pacing outside the fitting room, making all the customers stare at me. Because I said all that, Sam will think that I have feelings for her. Do I have feelings for her? Why did it bother me so much that I couldn't help her? My main motivation in helping was to repay her for helping me at my lowest point, and that she reminded me too much of myself when I was stressed and on the brink of falling apart. I was almost ready to... I shake my head and push those memories away. Moving on. My intentions were totally pure, and I had only platonic feelings for her. So even if someone else was able to do what I couldn't, why should it bother me so much as long as Sam is happy? Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Yet, even though I'm happy to see Sam smile again, I can't help but still feel the knot in my stomach that it wasn't me who put that smile on her face again. Maybe it's because I've been spending more time with her. I actually realized she was not only an amazing girl, but funny and smart too, and I always like texting and talking with her. I look forward to seeing her at work every day. Hi, Dios mío. I crouch over and hold my head in my hands. I'm in love with her. I'm in love with Sam. There's no denying it. What do I do now? I mean, I don't even know if she feels the same way about me. It's not like she seems ready to have a relationship when she's still struggling with stuff. I'll just wait then. Even if I know that I love Sam, her happiness and health still matter more to me than my feelings, so I can't be greedy. Yet. But until then, I'll try my best to stay by Sam's side as her friend. So no more looking at her with gaga eyes. Just strictly bros? What do you think? Liam? Lord, why must you test me like this? Alright. This moment includes Cookie, so we're going to use this to get as close to both as possible. That's not a problem, you. Since you're kind of seeing someone. What? I mean, you and William seem to have had something going on. I can't recall. Sam, are you polyamorous as well? Alright, we appear to be on the route. I do recall you saying you identified as pansexual. I mean, I don't know. I've only ever dated one person at a time. Why do you think that? Well, because lately it seems you have been seeing someone outside of work because you always go home happy. But I've also noticed that you and Liam seem more closer as well. I mean, she's right in this instance, but I do think it's interesting that, she's like, she seems to be having a happier time, but in two places at once. It must mean there's double the romance. There's no other explanation. I don't know. I just think it's kind of funny. But she is, you are right in this case. I'll give you this one. I guess that's true. Can't deny that I've gotten closer to both Liam and Cookie recently. But did that mean I have feelings for both of them? Yes. I mean, whether or not you date Liam, this mysterious person, or both, I would support you. Thanks, Jane. But I wouldn't mind if you shared some juicy details once in a while. We don't have talked about things like that. We should get back to work. Darn. Jane walks off to head back to her station. Alright, so... I will go with text code. You know what? We're going to make it safe here just in case. We're on polyamory so far, so we're going to have to go into this. So, we'll try this one. Sam? What are you doing home? You weren't supposed to be here till 6. I came home early. I was worried. What are you doing, though? No, nothing. I wasn't... Oh, why did you have to come home early? Oh, why did you have to come home early? You ruined the surprise. I looked around the kit and noticed the table was set up. Not for the place was messed if someone had used it recently. Alright, we're skipping here. I'm sorry, I'm just not... Oh, no, that's me. I'm sorry, I'm just not used to compliments. What the fuck? What kind of people did she have around her to make her cry for just a small compliment? I felt my anger rise. However, I shook it off, as the most important thing was confronting Sam now. Well, I do think those things. I just wish I could be the same. Maybe if I was an ounce as good as Sam was, maybe I wouldn't have turned so fucked up. Or feel like I deserved to be by her side. Huh? What do you mean by that? You're amazing too, Cookie. Ah, thanks, but I don't need this to make stuff up about me. I've long ago accepted that I was trash like everyone said I was. I know what I am. It was easier to swallow when I used to be alone. But now... And so do I. You're wise, caring, and considerate. I'm so happy I met you. But she's just saying those things because she didn't know me before I died. You don't even know what I was like alive. How can you be so sure I'm really those things? Maybe I was a different person than when I was alive. A person who pushed others away and closed them off. A person who never considered what they did or say. A person who shut off their feelings and themselves to the world. An awful person. Even if you were, that wouldn't matter. I know what you are like now, and I would like you still, even if I knew you in the past. Sam, it's so weird hearing those things from her mouth. I could almost believe that I was this person she believed me to be. Almost. That's why I need to say one more thing, and it's important. Yes? Cookie, even if you decide to leave or go somewhere else, please don't leave my life. Honestly, I don't even mind if you never want to move out. I just want you to be a part of my life. It's okay if you say no. It's your choice, after all. Was this real? Was this a dream? Or that when I died, did I actually just go to heaven? Of course I wanted to stay by her side. But then there's the possibility of her finding out my past. The fact I lied to her about having amnesia. Her realizing how fucked up I was. Her seeing I'm not the person she says I am. Could I really risk it? Risk losing her? No, I won't. I won't ever let her go. Not when I finally found happiness. I'll just hide my past, my lies, everything from her. I'll just live as Cookie, the amnesiac zombie. I will never let her find out the truth. Okay. Thank you. Whatever god or fucking angel that allowed me to live again. Just let me have this. Give me this one break. And Sam, I'm so sorry. I'm not the person who you think I am. But I will try to be from now on. So let this be my last selfish act. But everything I do from now on will be for you. Now that is settled, I'm going to turn my attention to this wonderful meal you made. I will not lose the only good thing in my life. Alright, we do want to go for max romance. How about we all hang out together? We got it! It would be nice to get off early, but I also want to hang out with Liam more. What should I do? Oh, actually, Liam, you have your lunch soon, right? Huh? Yeah, why? Would you like to hang out with us then during your lunch? I'll get off now. But how about you take your lunch soon and then we all can hang out together? You sure? I mean, I don't want to intrude on you guys. It's fine. Besides, I actually think that would be good for Cookie to get to know other people since she's new around the neighborhood. That's technically not a lie. Well, if you're fine with it, then okay. Great, I'll clock out now then. But I'll be waiting for you to join us. Sure thing. I'll meet up with you guys soon. I head to the back to quickly take my apron off and clock out. I then went out to the lobby and approached Cookie where she was sitting to join her. Cookie!
Huh?
Oh, hey, you're off already? No, Liam let me off early. Ah, that's cool of him then. It is, but I hope you don't mind, but I asked her if he would like to join us during his lunch. And so he probably won't finish anytime soon. I thought it would be okay to hang out at the cafe a bit and spend some time together. Why? No offense, I think he's a good friend and all, but I don't really care for getting to know others. Besides, what if he notices the fact that I have blue skin, or skeleton arm, or my face is partially missing? Ah, she makes really good points. I guess you're right. I'm sorry, that was reckless of me. You're both my friends, and I was just excited at the thought of you maybe hopefully getting to know each other and become friends. I didn't think ahead at all about the fact I'm putting you at risk. I'm sorry, I'll go tell Liam, never mind. No. Huh? You did jump the gun by inviting him. But it's too late to take it back. It'd be an asshole move if you did. So we'll just have to be extra careful then. I will. I'll even cover for you if anything happens. I'll take full responsibility. So if someone tries to aim a gun at my head, you'll take the bullet. I will definitely try to protect you. Well, I guess I'll have to hold you to that. Besides, I did swindle the guy, so out of probably $50 in baked goods, I suppose the least I could do was entertain him. It was actually $56.70. Oh, they only had $56 worth of pastries? That's like 10 pastries if it's like $5 a pastry. Not including the coffee. Either way, since you're here now, how about telling me how your day went? Oh, it was okay, though there was this customer who brought in donuts for everyone. Cookie and I continued to chat about each other's prospective days. Liam soon approached us. Hi, guys. Oh, hey, Liam. Here, you can sit next to me. I patted the space that was next to me, with Cookie sitting on my other side. While they're still able to speak to each other, I could at least block some of his view on her this way. Liam then sits down. Whoops. So what were you guys talking about? We were just telling each other about our days. Cookie was telling me about her day. Oh, really? Anything interesting happen? Not really. Oh, but weren't you telling me you saw this bakery on your way here? It was apparently selling Halloween-themed desserts, and we thought of checking them out. Halloween-themed, huh? That does sound cool. Did you take any photos of them? No, I don't have a phone. Ah, sorry. Do you like Halloween? Not particularly. It's going great. Best ending. Yeah! I knew that they might have a hard time making conversation, but I didn't think it would be this bad. But now that I recall, Cookie has always been blunt and distant. But it's not because she's unfriendly, but just a bit awkward. And Liam is energetic and likes getting to know others, but can be easily affected by the mood. So when someone appears to not want him around, he gets easily upset or pouty. So basically, polar opposites. Oh no, what have I done? Think, Sam, think. Wait. You know, Cookie, how's that game you've been playing through? Magical Academy, Love Life. Magic Academy, Love Life is this game that recently got localized. It's also a game that I know, I don't get this reference, I'm afraid. It's also a game I know that both Cookie and Liam have been playing. So for those of you keeping score. It's going fine, but I'm stuck at a certain part because I can't beat this monster. Oh, which monster? Is it the Chimera or the Siren? It's the Chimera. I need the snake tail for a recipe in order to pass the potions class. Oh, no wonder you got stuck. You probably died because the Chimera would use its fire breath on you, lowering your health a lot, right? Huh. Yeah, I tried carrying out the potions and such, but that didn't work. That's because you need an item. You see, you're supposed to bring in a shield when you fight him. Where do I get a shield? Well, once you get a respective love interest to a certain amount of affection, they would give you a recipe for one. This game is so... I want to play this game. Can we play Magical Academy Love Life? Like, it looks like such a mashup of random stuff. Hi. What? That's not fair. She has to pursue a guy no matter what in order... What? That's not fair. She has to pursue a guy no matter what in order to win the game? Yeah, I think it's dumb too. Still, I see. Thank you. Yeah, no problem. Also, I mean, it's a bit ironic. I don't think we have a non-love interest option in this game. Probably not. I mean, I thought maybe earlier, but looking at it, I don't think so. because, you know, we're only one thing away from getting all the special features, and that a single ending would definitely get its own thing. A spin-off, Farming Village, Love Life.
What?
Farming Village? It's a farming game. That sounds like a game I want to try. Despite not being into video games as much as these two, my interest has peaked. You know, we should totally hang out and play. The game has a multi-player mode, so we can compete with each other or farm dungeons together. Yeah, sure. If I won't lose in a competition, be ready to face a person who spends way too much time playing on video games. A gamer, if you will. Should you really say that so proudly? Yes. Let him say what he wants. I'll kick his ass either way. Ha! Feisty! I'm digging it. Good. It'll make you easier to beat. Nuh-uh. Sam, you think I win, right? Don't lie to him, Sam. Hey! Pfft, you're both ridiculous. Before, they could barely keep a conversation with each other, and now they're openly bantering. I'm really glad I suggested we all hang out, because despite the fact I have fun when I'm with either of them, having the both of them here around is more fun. But I think it will be great to have you over, Liam. Honestly, I appreciate the company. I then look over at Cookie and wait to see what she says. Yeah, I think it'll be cool to have you around. Well, since you guys asked, I never asked. I kinda did? Don't say that, you'll boost his ego. Don't wait, Sam is so sweet to me. She's sweet to everyone. She would be sweet to a dog with rabies. Yeah, that's true. Sam really is a nice person. She is. She's too nice. Nicest person I know. And she knows how to cook, and she's really smart. Not to mention she's patient and sincere. Perfect girlfriend material. Yep. Guys, please. Okay, now I feel this was a mistake letting them know each other. Because now they were teaming up to embarrass me. They were pleading at Cookie to save me, as I know she would have some mercy. So Liam, I knew I could count on you, Cookie. You single or something? Wait, no, that's so embarrassing to ask. But I admit I'm curious too. Well, that's a way to change the subject. And that's not an answer. Dodging the question. Fair, I don't know, I'm single. I did have one, but we ran into issues. Cookie raises her eyebrow at this, but doesn't push the conversation. If you're not comfortable with talking about it. No, that's good. We're all friends now, so I don't mind. I noticed how I said we were all friends, and was a little delighted, as that meant he included Cookie, too. We broke up because I'm bisexual. She broke up with you because you were bi? No, that was me. Okay. She broke up with you because you were bi? Ellipses. No, not immediately after, but you know, it kind of happened over time. At first it was like, okay, cool, but then I just started getting really insecure when I hang out with my guy friends or chatted with them. I kind of just spiraled down. I mean, I was used to facing some shit because I'm bi. People people giving me shit like that I'm just a closeted gay, or that I have to pick a side. Just sucked. It came from my own girlfriend. I'm sorry, Liam. You had to go through that. It's just not right for people to want to ignore or treat you differently for your identity. Thanks. You phrased it wrong. Huh? You said you guys broke up because you were asexual, but you should have said you guys broke up because your girlfriend was a biphobic piece of shit. It's all about the right terminology. Cookie! What? I'm not wrong. Look, you shouldn't think it was your identity's fault that you broke up. It was your ex's fault. She's not wrong. The only thing you did, Liam, was being true to yourself. You did nothing wrong. Also, they're adding to each other, so like a lot of that was copy-pasted from Liam's story. But Cookie has her own inputs that we don't have. We have cookieless inputs. Thanks, guys. I needed that. This is partially why I hate labels. I'm not opposed to people using them. But why use them if you're not going to respect others' labels? You don't really label yourself anything? I label myself as queer. I don't think the others fit for me. That's fine. If you don't feel comfortable with calling yourself a particular term, you shouldn't. Yeah, I agree with Sam on that. I just never liked that due to the fact that if you give a person your label, then they make assumptions about you, try to fit you into a box, make judgments against you before even getting to know you as a person. That's not wrong. I mean, not everyone does it, but yeah, I don't deny some people do it. I knew all too well what she meant. And others treat you differently when you're not considered normal to them, or they don't understand you. They don't only treat you with respect when you're worth something to them. I briefly think of my own parents, who had been constantly pushing me my whole life to become some doctor, lawyer, or whatever occupation that would make me a lot of money. Even though I know my parents were thinking of my best interests when they were pushing me. Which is why they almost dictated every aspect of my life, from social, school, hobbies, and even friendships. But at the same time, I felt almost as if the reason I didn't do that was because then I wouldn't be worth anything to them if I hadn't followed what they wanted. And I wouldn't earn their respect or love. Just all of it is bullshit. I started to feel that Cookie was visibly grabbing at her arms, and I went in to hug her. She stiffens at first, but leans into my hug. Thanks. Yeah, of course. I gently let her go and turns back towards them. But I agree with you guys. It does suck. Yeah, it sucks ass. Sucks huge ass. Ha 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 ha. Snicker. Well, at least we got each other, so we can all complain how much everything sucks together. You're right. Here's to bitching how much everything sucks with each other. Hear, hear. And you know, we also got each other to support now, too, and I think that's really nice. I'm so happy to have the both of you in my life. Why did you have to say all that? Right, making it all mushy. Now Cookie and I feel self-conscious. What? Suddenly an alarm goes off on Liam's phone. Oh, I guess that's time up for my lunch. I guess I should head back to the clock and head to the back to clock in. Oh man, I don't want to go back. Hey, don't be sad. At least we can hang out sometime again soon. True, I'll see you guys around then. Bye, Liam. See you. Liam then walks off and heads to the back. He's a nice guy. He is, which is why I wanted you to meet him. Because I knew you guys would get along. And I'm glad you did, since you're both important people to me. I'm important, huh? Yeah, you are. Cookie then gently places her hand on my thigh. I didn't move away from her touch, as I actually enjoyed the pressure of her hand there. How important, though, I wonder. Very important. It's the same for me. Suddenly, we all hear a loud noise and turn in the direction of the source, which was the register. To see that a very irate customer was now yelling at Jane. What do you mean you can't give me a refund? I'm sorry, sir. Let me remake the drink for you. No, I don't have time to wait for you to remake me a new drink. Just give me my money. Okay, let me just... The customer slams his fist down on the counter. Give me back my damn money. What an asshole. Wait, Sam. I immediately step in between the two to try and defuse the situation. What seems to be the problem, sir? This fucking bitch won't give me my money back after she fucking ruined my drink. I felt my fist clench. I turned towards Jane. Jane, go ahead to the back. I'll take care of this, okay? Okay. Jane then quickly retreats into the back, and I turn back towards the man. I'll issue you a refund then, sir, but I will ask you to refrain from using any more foul language. I quickly get behind the off register and open the cash drawer to hand over the money to the man. Here you are. Finally! He roughly snatches the change from my hand. However, I suggest you spend your money somewhere elsewhere next time, as you will not be welcome to the store, as we don't serve customers who disrespect our employees. This made the man visibly twitch. What did you say to me? I've been spending my hard-earned money at this shitty cafe for years, and this is the service I get? Fuckers like you need to learn some respect. Sir, since you have received your refund, I am now asking you to leave. I'll leave when I want. Just then I see a familiar hand being placed on the man's shoulder. No, you won't. Who the? Do you work here too? No, I don't. However, I and all the customers here think it's better off if you stop making a dumbass out of yourself. Just then the irate customer looks around and notices how all the other customers are staring. And some have pulled out their phones to record the scene because, you know, public outcry. You know, like a public break. Good internet material. So just you leave before you become the next internet trend. It's a bit late for that, and I'm afraid that's already happened. He glares back at me once again. You, this is your fault. Just then someone else puts himself between me and the man. I think the only one at fault here is you, so if you continue making a scene, then I'm calling the cops. You are the guy, move it. The man starts to visibly shake and grip his coffee tighter. Fuck this store. He then throws his coffee into Cookie's face. Fuck. Cookie! Shit. The man quickly runs out of the store and all the other customers swarm around Cookie, who is now hunched over in concern. Are you okay? What's that guy's problem? Just wait, I'll post this and let his employers know what this guy is really like. I pushed the customers in order to check on Cookie. Cookie, are you okay? Fine, it didn't hurt, but... Hold on, Cookie, I'm calling the cops now so they can catch that guy. Cookie then grabs me and pulls me close to whisper in my ear. You need to get me out of here. I think my mask slipped off when that jackass threw the coffee at me. If someone sees me like this, things are gonna turn to shit. Huh. Look at him, don't call the cops. Cookie would rather not deal with them. You're sure? Yeah, but I'm gonna take her to the bathroom to see if her face got burnt. I push through the crowd of people, hiding Cookie's face as I guide her to the bathroom. Excuse me, sorry, coming through. So we made it to the bathroom, and I quickly closed the door before turning my attention back to Cookie to check on her. Alright, Cookie, let me see your face, please. I grab her face and bring it close to mine. It doesn't look like your face got burnt, that's good. Do you have to bring your face so close to mine? Cookie, don't move, I need to check if everything is all right. Your face, it's... She kept moving her face and trying to turn her head from me, and I kept trying to keep her head in place so I can examine it. Hold still! Suddenly I heard a pop and something fell to the ground. What was that? I turned Cookie's head so that she was facing me again to see. That one of her eyes is missing? Huh. Ah! What? What the fuck are you screaming? Your eye is missing! Cookie looks into the restroom mirror. Oh shit. Where did it go? I don't fucking know. Check the ground. We both look around the ground and I quickly spot her eye in the corner where it had rolled. I quickly picked it up and held it up. I found it. Good. Grab it and put it back in my eye socket. Why are you making that face? It's just... It was on the floor. Yeah? And like, I'm not sure where the restroom was last cleaned. And like, our customers aren't the tidiest, nor have the best aim. Why the fuck did you say that? I'm sorry, it just came to my head. I'll put it back in. I don't want that in my eye. It might have been in someone's piss. You don't say that. I'm holding it. And it's my eyeball. Okay, I got an idea. I'll wash it and then it will be okay. Alright. I put the eye under the faucet and begin rinsing it. Oh my god, this is so gross. Well, thanks. It's just that now the water is making your eye feel all slimy. You. Don't drop it in the sink. I'm trying not to. Oh, just let me do it. No, wait, I want to help. I'm sorry, I'll suck it up. Give it. Let me do this for you. Just then we hear a knock at the door. Is everything okay in there? Fine. What are you guys doing in there, though? You've been yelling a lot. We were, think. Alright. I know, no, okay, washing clothes. I'll do washing clothes. We're washing her clothes that got splashed with coffee. Oh, wait, shit, you want me to grab her a change of clothes? Yes! Yes, that would be great, Liam. However, my excitement for escaping this horrible predicament, I then dropped the eye in the sink and see it rolling into the drain. I went on a blood-curdling scream as I jumped for it. No! My eye! What the fuck? I'm coming in! I grabbed the eye, turned back to the door to tell Liam to stop, but it was too late. Is that an eyeball in your hand, Sam? And Cookie, that's your eyeball, I'm assuming, since you seem to be missing one. Actually, your face is missing more than an eyeball. Okay, what is going on? This is a costume. You know, since Halloween is in a couple weeks, we're just preparing early. Right, Cookie? Right? Okay, here's the deal. I'm a zombie, and I don't know how, but at least I'm not those flesh-eating ones. Cookie! Face it, Sam, an idiot with a brain, would have figured out that this isn't a Halloween costume. You underestimate the power of human denial. True. I'm not sure if that is true. So I got a lot of questions to ask. But first, you want me to help with that eyeball? I can put it in for you guys. Would you? I'm not great at dealing with stuff like this. No kidding. She almost told one of my toes. She almost told one of my toes fell off when I bumped it against a chair. Well, fortunately for you guys, I read a lot of comics with gore, so this stuff doesn't bother me. Liam then takes the eye from me and approaches Cookie. Alright, hold still. I turn my head away. I then hear a loud snap and pop, and I try not to think too hard about what those sounds came from. And good as new. Thanks. You're a lot better at this than Sam. I'm trying really hard, though. Yeah, I know. I do appreciate it. Sheesh. Well, I'm happy to help you guys. You need anything else? You guys mind leaving? I gotta try and wash whatever coffee got on me and clean up myself up a bit. Oh, of course. Yeah, sure thing. Holler if you need anything. We'll be right outside, Cookie. We both then leave the bathroom and go into the lobby area to wait for Cookie. Thanks for helping with that, Liam. I'm kind of squeamish when it comes to body parts. Must be tough then when she loses her body parts. Well, yeah, but I try not to think about it so much. I try to focus more on the person they belong to, and that kind of helps. That's morbid, yet sweet. With the situation diffused, I suddenly remembered Jane. How is Jane? Is she okay? I'm sure she was aching up by what happened. Oh yeah, she was, but I sent her home early. Honestly, you both deserve to head home and just try to relax. That's nice of you to do for her. Well, I'm not a monster, unlike our friend in the bathroom. Well, literally, not figuratively. Sorry, too soon? Either way, yeah, Jane and I bicker a lot, but I know she's not a bad kid. And if it wasn't her I disliked, more so how she constantly relied on you and stressed you out. Honestly, that was my fault as well for wanting to push me around. Still, but I do hope now that you did help me realize that. But I do hope now that you did help me realize that you two will get along now. I'll try. But now, you're going to have to tell me about how you and Cookie happened. Because I'm really curious. Well, I then told Leah the whole story of how Cookie and I met and the events that happened since then. How she came into that cafe and I thought she was attacking me. How she had amnesia and I took her in as I was afraid she would have gotten hurt on her own. And how I've been having her live with me these past couple of weeks. And so here we are now. Here we are. Wow, that sounds insane. Yet also sounds very like you. Like me to take a total stranger in and let them live with me? Like you to take a total stranger in and let them live with you regardless of everything because you're a good person. Oh, well then thanks. I mean it, Sam. Not many people would have done what you did. I mean, I definitely would not have done that. Not just because not many people run into zombies often. You're a good person, Sam. He then puts his hand on top of mine and squeezes it. It's one of these things I like about you. I'm not sure what came over me, but I take his hand and squeeze it back. Well, you did just help Cookie and I as well, so I guess that makes you a good person as well. Yeah? That's good to hear. We both continue to stare into each other's eyes, smiling at each other as we held hands. Alright, I'm done. Oh, that's good. You ready to head home? Yeah. I guess I should head back to work as well. Alright, we'll see you tonight then, William. Yeah, I mean, I still have to wipe the floor with Cookie when I beat her in Magical Academy Love Life, which apparently has a multiplayer component, as well as being a dating sim and having a crafting system. Your wish. Everyone try that out. That'd be hard to make, I think, though, without it feeling like a bunch of random stitched together elements that don't work together. It'd be pretty hard to make those work smoothly. Well, still, I'm sure it will be fun. Take care then. Bye. See you later, guys. What do you think about this ice cream? You think it's fluffy enough? Cookie? Hey, can I ask you something? Oh, sure. I noticed something was going on with you and Liam. I just want to know, are you into him like that? I am. I see. Well, I'll support you. But I'm attracted to you as well. It's complicated, I know. I'm not exactly sure what's going on, as I've never had strong romantic feelings for two people at the same time. So I don't know exactly how to deal with this. I don't even know what I want. But I won't deny I am attracted to Liam, but I am also attracted to you. But can I ask, you have patience with me as I try to work things out? Yeah, sure thing. You take your time, okay? Thank you. Just then Cookie approaches me and kisses my cheek. You had some cream on your cheek. Thought I'd get it for you. Oh, thanks. Tastes good also. Can't wait to finish Can't wait to finish to try it when it's done. I'm sure I'll be sure you're the first one to taste it when it is. Good to know. I'm gonna go get ready then. Okay, I'll be here. As I was putting the fish cake in the fridge, I heard a knock at the door. Oh, that must be Liam. Yo, I'm here. Hi, Liam. Glad you can make it. I brought some of my own snacks and games. Hope you don't mind? Not at all. I'm sure Cookie will enjoy them. Cool. Don't be afraid to join us when we play. I may not be as good as you guys, but I'll do my best. Said it like a total noob. Hey, a cute noob, though. Just then Liam leans forward to kiss me, but I quickly stepped to the side. Oh, shit. I'm so sorry. I should have asked for it. I just kind of thought, because of earlier, that you knew I liked you, and I thought you liked me back. William, calm down. I didn't stop you because I didn't want you to kiss me. Huh? I stopped you because I wanted to talk with you first. Alright? So you aren't wrong to assume that I do like you, like, romantically. Oh, cool, that's great. Good news. But I'm also attracted to someone else romantically. Okay, right? I mean, like, you're not subtle. Is that obvious? I did notice, but didn't want to assume. Sure. Well, you're right. I'm attracted to both of you. Romantically. And this is kind of new for me, having to crush on two people at the same time. And so if possible, would you please give me some time in figuring what to do, what I want? If that's okay? Yeah, okay. I'm fine with it. Thank you. I'm really lucky you're both so understanding. That's no problem, Sam. Just happy you told me first, so I'm not blindsided or anything. And to make sure, while you're figuring stuff out, are you opposed to, like, anything physical happening? No, I'm not. Alright, thanks for clarifying, then. William then pecks me on the lips before giving me a wide grin. I still can't wait to spend more time with you guys. Same. Okay, I got everything set up. We all grab a controller. Oh, now for the most exciting part of the playthrough. The video games! Okay, we all select a player character? Yeah. Alright, I'll start. The game changes from the character selection screen to the battle arena. It's been so long since I've played, I don't know if I'll do well. Alright, prediction, she's gonna win. Come on, you can't be that rusty. Did you just die? Never mind, she's not gonna win. She walked off the edge. Alright, I guess I could teach you how to use the controls real quick. Sorry guys, you could just play without me if you want. That's fine. You'll get the hang of it quick. Basically, all you have to do is smash buttons. She's right. Besides, it wouldn't be fun if you were left out. Thanks, guys. Liam and Cookie then start teaching me how to use the controllers, while also teaching me a few combos. While I'm not as good as them, I'm able to at least play with them normally without dying too fast. Sam, help! I'm trying! No, she killed me! I'll avenge you. She killed me too. You're a monster. You just realized that? No matter who lost or won, we were all having fun. Can't believe I lost to someone who only started playing just a month ago. Boy. Why you? Now, how about we take a break now? I made some cake earlier. Would you guys like a slice? Yes. Oh, I want one too, please. Alright, I'll be right back. Oh, I brought some snacks too, Cookie, since Sam told me you like sweet stuff. I brought some of my favorites like tamarocos and cancitos. Oh, here, try some. Thanks. I then head to the kitchen to grab the slices of cake. It seems they're becoming good friends. I don't know what it is, but for some reason all three of us hanging out together seems right. Like the canon ending. I hope we can stay like this for a long time. A week and a half passed, and William continued to visit us almost every day to hang out with us. We could do all kinds of activities together, like watch movies, play video games, or even go shopping. Or play video games. We should play more video games. No matter what we did, though, we always had fun. Look, they already started putting Halloween costumes out. Oh, we should get some. Seriously? Halloween is still a week away. Holy smokes, they're putting Halloween costumes out that late? Never too early to find your costume, though. It's true. Besides, it can't hurt to look, right? Fine. They're selling cat ears. Come on. Let's go, Cookie. Yeah, I'm coming. However, there have been other occurrences as well. Man, all that shopping made me hungry. Same. How about we head back to our place and I go make dinner? Our? Oh, I guess I accidentally included you since you've been spending so much time. Sorry, I meant... Hey, I'm not opposed to it. I do basically live with you guys. You do. Maybe we should make you start paying rent. Boy, I don't see you paying rent to Sam. Besides, despite you saying that, I know you actually love having me around, Cookie. Sometimes. And then you don't have to spend money on the apartment. Save money. But dinner sounds great. Excuse me. What would you guys like then? Any requests? Honestly, anything you make is delicious. I don't want any vegetables. But I'll eat whatever you make. Then how about some pho? And for dessert, we can have snickerdoodle cookies. And while we're eating, we can watch a movie. I'm in. Let's do it. Yeah, that sounds awesome. I'm so excited. Let's go stop at the grocery store then and grab what we need for tonight. Just then I feel someone grab my head and squeeze it. I went over to see Cookie was holding my hand, just so we don't lose each other in the grocery store. I could see the smirk under her face mask. True. That's a great idea. William then grabs my other hand. Make sure to hold my hand tight, Sam. Oh, look, she's all shy now. She's just way too cute, right, Cookie? She's adorable. Makes me want to eat her up instead of tonight's meal. That actually doesn't sound like a bad idea. You two. They both continued to laugh at my flustered state. Despite the fact that I had talked to both of them about my attraction towards them and mixed feelings, that did not seem to deter them from being asserted. Both of them openly flirted with me whenever it was only the two of us, or if all three of us were together. And it did stop at flirting. Once in a while, the two of them would sneak small caresses and light kisses from me. I wonder if the two were aware of what they were even doing to me, though I can't say I wasn't enjoying it. My feelings for both of them continued to grow, and soon I could tell that what I felt for them was even more than attraction, which has left me even more confused on what I should do. So here we are now. Dishes are done. Oh, thanks, Cookie. What are you guys doing? Liam is putting on the show, and come and sit down. Cookie sits on the couch next to me. What show is this? It's called Zombie World Chronicle, the best show. What? It's basically this anime that has these zombie girls come back to life and start an idol group. Don't give me that look. I swear it's not as weird as it sounds. Also, you ruined the twist. You can't start with the twist. That's part of the twisting part. It's a good anime, I promise. You just have to vaguely be like, watch it. I don't know. I guess it can't hurt to try. Besides, it does look kind of cute. You'll like it, Cookie, I'm sure of it. Is it because I'm a zombie too? Wow, racist much? Hey, you can't pull that card on me. But fine, I'll give it a try. I'll go make us some popcorn then. And I'll grab the booze. Liam. We have work tomorrow. Oh, Sam, don't be like that. I could do with some beer too. Can you even get drunk? Only one way to find out. You heard her. It's 2 against 1 now. You've been outvoted. Fine, but only a little. Woohoo! And then hops on the floor and bounces off into the kitchen to grab the drinks. Don't forget the popcorn too. Jeez, you guys make a horrible team. You regret having us meet? No, not at all. Liam wasn't wrong. Despite the show's weird premise, it was actually quite good and enjoyable to watch, I know. It helped, though, that we had all a few beers. We're too shitty to care whether or not one character basically just groans to speak. That is the best character. Shut up. I still don't get it, though. So, like, they basically live off of eating squid instead of flesh? That's so stupid. Since the zombie eats sweets instead of people. Yeah, because sweets are good. Squid is disgusting. Take that back. This is a bad takes. The movie is suddenly the game is suddenly developing. It's too late to be developing bad takes. Hi, I'm with her on that one. You high five with each other. You guys are so mean. They are. Suddenly I feel a hand slide on top of mine, interlacing their fingers into mine. Oh, we're sorry, Sam. Don't pout. Then I feel a different hand slide on top of my thigh. Did we really put you in a bad mood because of what we said? It hurt my feelings a little. You guys have been ganging up on me a lot lately, too. Made you feel a little left out. I see what you mean. Guess we should fix this. And how would you do that? Just then, Cookie cuffed my face, turning my head towards her, and permanently placing her lips on mine. I let out a soft gasp of surprise. I feel her lips starting to move against mine, my body starting to heat up from the heady kiss I was receiving. And despite my lips being assaulted, I could feel Liam's hand still squeezing mine, as if trying to keep me bound to the reality of the situation. The Cookie was half on my lap, kissing me breathless, while Liam was sitting next to us. Then, with a resounding pop, she pulled away with the kiss, leaving me in sudden silence. Like that. Oh, that was hot. Seriously? Sorry, like, you guys are both super cute girls, and I'm into that. So, fine, I'll give you that. Though you planning to just watch then? Nope. Liam will grasp my face in her hand, then places his lips gently on mine. My stomach started doing somersaults, as Liam started to playfully dip and tease my bottom lip. Bad time to have only 2 minutes left in the stream. Unlike Cookie's kiss, which had been rough and firm, Liam's felt playful and teasing. Despite having almost all my senses overwhelmed, I couldn't help but think how the kisses seemed to fit their personalities so well. Liam then moves away, also somewhat flustered from the kiss. So you still feel left out? I don't know. We're gonna have to spoil you more then? Yeah, it's a decision. Yeah. I think I've been spoiled enough. Good to know. Yep, can't have a girl being sad. Our girl? The way you said that made me feel a little happy inside. Cookie then turned her head towards the TV. Oh, the episode was already over. Maybe we should stop here then and head to bed? Are you staying over again, Liam? That might be for the best. Still feeling a little tipsy, so I don't want to drive back home. Well, I'm going to grab some blankets and pillows for you then. Oh, wow, thanks, Sam. I appreciate it. We're dropping the voices. We need to go fast. She's the best, isn't she, Cookie? She is. I bring over extra blankets and pillows for the living room and help Cookie and Liam get settled. Sorry about sleeping on the floor, Liam. It's fine, I don't mind. I could take the floor if you want. No, I don't mind the floor anyway. Not when I was sharing a room with my siblings. I slept on the floor a lot anyway. All right. Well, good night then, guys. Night, Sam. Night. I then head to my room. And after undressing, I then lay down on my bed and stare at the ceiling. What happened earlier? I just kissed Cookie and Liam at the same time, and I liked it. But what does this mean now? Exhaustion did events though, my thoughts seemed quiet and I fell asleep. Sigh. I think that's the 5th term I've heard your side today. It is? I didn't notice, sorry. Why are you sighing so much? Something on your mind? It's just, Jane, have you ever been in love with 2 people at the same time? Like fictional characters? If so, yes. No, like real people. Oh, then no. Okay. Is this about what we talked about before? Kind of. You see, I've realized that I've romantic feelings with 2 people at the same time, and we've been hanging a lot together lately. All 3 of us, but something happened last night. You slept with both of them. No, we just kissed. Haha, it's okay. I was just kidding anyway. So what exactly is the problem? For most of my life, I've been monogamous. When I've heard of polyamorous relationships, it seemed like something that was far off from me. But now that there are actually 2 people I'm in love with, am I polyamorous? Maybe, maybe not. I mean, there are people who could do monogamy or polyamory. You might be one of those. But I don't think you should be hung up on what you could be or not. Unless there's something else bothering you, I've realized that what we did, that it might be hard to go back to what we were before. No, wait, that's wrong. It won't be hard. It's just, I don't think I want to. The only problem is, you see, I want to date both of them. But what if they don't like that? What if they make me choose? And I can't choose. I like them both so much. And I would rather have done it than pick one. Is that selfish? Oh, Sam, of course not. I think this is my 2 cents. I think there's something you should talk about with them. I'm almost done. I'm going as fast as I can.
So how long will it take?
I have no idea.
You can just still working on that, but I want to play with my friend.
Okay. Just try to be quiet. Okay. All right. I think this is something you should talk about with them, especially you don't want to date both of them, and what if they don't like that? Well, then they don't. I mean, you can't force people into a relationship after all, and I don't deny that poly relationships are a tricky path to walk, but as long as you communicate and work together, I'm sure it will be fine. Thanks, Jane. You know, I should really do some research into polyamorous relationships. Maybe it might help me assuage some of the insecurities and thoughts I'm having. I mean, it couldn't hurt, right? Nope. You're pretty wise. Have you had experience through this? I've had the experience of video games and manga. There are important life lessons in them, you know? I mean, not really. Maybe. I believe you. Thanks, though, Jane. Anytime. But since I helped you, could I get my break early then? Just kidding. Turned home and came back to an empty apartment. Where did Cookie go? I left a note on the counter and go over to pick it up and read it. Once out, we'll be back soon. I see. I walk over to the couch and collapse onto it. How did my life get this chaotic? I have an undead zombie living in my home. I'm basically involved in some love triangle straight out of a drama. While this is all going on, and I basically only have a few days before my wife is decided for me by some job interview my overbearing parents set up. That last thing completely slipped my mind with everything happening lately. I wish there was someone I could turn to for advice or comfort, but the only people I can think of to talk to this about are the very people I'm currently trying to get advice on. Maybe there is still someone I could talk to. I grabbed my phone and turned it on before staring at the screen. I hesitantly pressed the call button. Why are you calling Mom? No, bad idea. Hello, Mom? Yes, what is it? Are you busy? There's something I want to try talking to you about. Does it involve the interview that's coming up? Well, not exactly. Have you also been preparing for it? You cannot fail this interview. Do you know how hard it was for me to even get you a spot? I know, Mom, but listen, I want to talk to you about these friends of mine. Friends? Do you remember what I told you about friends? Mom, you're not listening. You can make friends and get into relationships after you land a job. They won't matter anyway. Until then, people come and go all the time. Are you serious? I am, and you should start getting serious too, or else you'll never get a good paying job and be successful. I don't even know what I was thinking. I should never have tried to talk to you. What did you say? My mom doesn't care about my feelings or anything. She only cares about that stupid job. I could be miserable, and she wouldn't care as long as I had that job she and her dad could brag about. I can't believe it took me so long to see this. I'm going to hang up, Mom, because talking to you is pointless. Also, forget the job interview. I'm not doing it. From now on, I'll decide for my own career paths. Goodbye. You cannot disrespect your own mother like that. Hang up the phone and put it down on the nightstand. I don't know why I even thought of talking with my mother. That was a dumb idea. If it had been Cookie and Liam, the both of them would have listened to me and tried to help. With them, I don't have to worry about pleasing them or disappointing them, because with them, I could just be myself and they would be happy with that. With that, I feel safe and secure and happy, and I don't want to lose that. Oh, I guess my mom did help in a way. I realize what I have to do now. The decision has been made. They should be here soon. That's right. Okay. I then hear the front door unlock, and both Cookie and Liam walk in. Hey. I ran into Cookie on the way here. You said you wanted to talk? I'll tell you guys, but first, could you please guys sit down, please? Liam and Cookie approach the table and each take a seat. They both patiently wait for me to talk. I just want to say, I don't regret what happened last night. I actually enjoyed it. How did you guys feel about it? I don't regret it either. Same, I liked it a lot, honestly. I'm glad. So I'm glad that's been cleared up. However, there's more I want to say. I'm in love with both of you. That's why, if you would like, I would like to go out with the both of you. I admit I've never done something like this, and I'm not exactly sure how to go about it, but I have done a little research, and I plan to do my best to make sure both your needs are met. And make sure to communicate with both of you as well, so there won't be any strain or jealousy in our relationship. And that's why I'm communicating honestly with you like this. I love you both, and I'll do my absolute try to make you both happy, if you guys are okay with that. So, Liam, Cookie? Well, I can't believe she did it first. Yeah, she beat us to the punch. Huh? Wait, I'm confused. What's going on? You remember I left that note to tell you I went out? Oh, yeah. I actually was going out to talk to Liam. She came and visited me at work. Wait, how is that related to this, then? Well, you see. Hey, Cookie, Jane told me how you asked to see me. What's up? I want to talk. I was assuming you did, since you came here. What do you want to talk about, though? I love Sam. Oh, I see. But you're a good friend of mine, too. I have a feeling that Sam does have feelings for me, because she literally said so. You guys are very bad at recognizing this. But she also has feelings for you. And I think you kind of knew that, kind of know too, because she also told you that. Yeah, and for the record, I have feelings for her too. I know. Why are you so much more certain about that one? But I think there's more you'll want to say still. I care about her, but I also care about you. I don't want to date Sam if it would hurt you. Geez, honestly, I don't want that either. You're an important person to me too, Haley. Maybe in a different way than Sam, but no less important. That's why I think we should just both date her. Seriously, like a triad? A try what? Ah, never mind. I'll explain it to you another time. But you're really okay with this? I am. I want this, actually. I want us, all three of us, to stay together. Sounds like a good idea to me, then. Cool. Now, what the fuck is a triad? So you two already had a conversation about this? Yeah. God, I feel like such an idiot for worrying about it all day. But hey, it all works out. I mean, we love you, you love us, and now we can all just go out with each other. True. But are you guys really fine with this? Yeah, now stop worrying. I love you and I want to do this. Oh, I love you, Sam, and I'm 100% on board. Well, I'm glad you're both fine with this, and I love you both too. Alright, now about to celebrate, we move this to the bedroom. I'm in. Yeah, wait, what? They both laugh at me, enjoying seeing me blush. And despite the embarrassment I was feeling, I couldn't help but be happy at seeing their smiles. Come on, guys. We'll be late to the party. Is this the first time we actually get to see Halloween? No, wait. We saw Halloween and Cookie's thing. We're coming. Let's have some fun together. How long is this? We shouldn't go hard. Sam does have our interview tomorrow. Oh, I didn't tell you guys? I'm not doing it. Huh? What happened? Because I realized I was tired of my mom controlling my life, so I told her to shove it, and I was going to decide my own career path. Good for you. You have any idea what you'll do now, though? No, unfortunately not. Well, I'm sure Cookie and I can help you find what you want to do. Absolutely. Thanks, guys. I'm really glad we have each other. But for now, it's Halloween, and tonight we're going to get crazy. Whoa, Liam, don't pull so much. Let's enjoy the night, guys. Woo! I'm going to enjoy it by stuffing my face with candy. Don't ruin your appetite for dinner, though. No promises. Oh, geez, you two are too much sometimes. You still love us, though, right? You dummies, of course I do. I love both of you. Good, because same. I love you, Sam and Cookie. I love you guys, too. Okay, that's it. I'm with you two now. We're going to let loose and have fun. Yeah, let's do it. It's weird how different my life is. It's weird how different my life is than it was a month ago. I went from being stressed, anxious, and unsure about my future to how happily dating two wonderful people. I mean, I'm still unsure about my future. I mean, I did just drop out of a job interview, but you know what? I couldn't care less because I have both Cookie and Liam by my side. And no matter what obstacle we run into, as long as we're together, I'm sure we'll continue making each other happy and supporting each other. Though I still do wonder how Cookie came to be. The end. We did it. Skipping end credits.
又是4个人抢2辆坦克加。
All right, we unlocked the final extra scene, which is probably ending, and we have dead notes now.
原来这都是32。
Hi there, it's Soon. If you are seeing this, that means you played the game fully at least once. Thank you so much for playing this game. It took a year and a half to do, and although there were some tough moments, I'm really glad I stuck with it. I met so many wonderful people making this game, including my best friend and studio partner, and learned so many things. I hope you guys continue to support Tsundere Studio, and I hope I can keep making games for you guys to enjoy. Thank you again. Huh. Kind of expected there to be more under dev notes, but it's just this little extra thing. Oh, alright. Well, that was fun. Yeah, I'll see you all next stream. Next stream, we will actually get to Yumaniki next stream. Where I will announce the next game. So yeah, click on all the links. And that's about it. Have a good time. Goodbye. Oh, what 10?